On this episode of the Star Wars Time Show, the dudes turn a nothing week of Star Wars news into something by riffing on some new 40th anniversary ESB collectibles and the latest Vader in Star Wars comics. Yes, they're actually reading, but they don't stop there. They discuss what Taika Waititi said at the Oscars about Star Wars, as well as what Rian Johnson had to say about TROS while at the same event. They wrap with a lesson in Star Wars clickbait and how they wish SWT did more of it, but they mostly talk junk about the recent Lucas returning to Star Wars rumors. And finally, of course, they honor the SWT fan base with the top 5 Star Wars fan artist features of the week. Please cue that music. Everybody, did I just blow out your speakers? Because I feel like I blow out my lungs every time I do that, at least my throat. It's Matt and Nick, and we're back for a brand new primetime version of the Star Wars Time Show. Yay! Woo! How's it going, folks? Welcome back. Glad to have you. Hopefully there's some new ears listening to your bros on the Star Wars Time Show, because why not? We're awesome. Have you not gotten the word yet? Look at what is happening in 2020 with the Star Wars Time Show. We had our first damn near 2,000 download month. Things are trending well in February early, not even halfway in. And, you know, numbers aren't as good as January, but they're not bad either. The point is, I think the universe has spoken. We have gone from the amoeba level, and we are graduating into an organism that almost has appendages and can walk.
Multicellular organism now.
We have 2 cells now. Now that I can't comment on how many of those are actually in our brains.
Functional cells, probably not many.
Right, but we're growing. And it's all because of the assholes, right? Our fans.
The loyal
And we say
contingent.
that lovingly. We do love you. And we want you to encourage us to keep going. Keep sending us those DMs, all that fun stuff. Trust us. It's some of the more entertaining stuff we get into throughout the week, especially with these 2 bozos, Spencer Bear and our buddy Greg, with every week with their top 5 shenanigans and Inception stories on Instagram that they get into.
One week, I promise, guys, like if you keep improving, if you keep bringing your skills up, and there's a lot of people that are on our Instagram and that are big fans of the show that can give tips and tricks and everything. If the skills continue to improve, then there will be a top 5 in the future for both of you. Yeah, I can't say when, but it is possible.
You heard it from the man himself. Remember, he is the keeper of the top 5. I'm just the dummy that looks at the shots and goes, "Ooh, those look pretty." And then I share them on our Instagram. So at Star Wars Time Show. But hey, that segment's coming down the pipe. Don't worry. You know, everyone's probably sitting around going, in between shows, Nick, right? They're like, what are they going to talk about next week? There's literally nothing going on in the land of Star Wars except a bunch of dumbass clickbait shit.
Yep.
But fear not. Nick and I will always have something to gab about. It may not be entertaining. We've never, put ourselves out there as being an entertaining Star Wars podcast. We just said it would be a more uncivilized Star Wars podcast. And I think so far we've paid off on that. Although I don't think I've said fuck yet. And that's a record. I typically drop the mother of all swears within the first minute or so of a new show. But I'm trying to refrain from that. So no fucks for the next 10 fucking minutes. All right? All right, buddy, let's get into these topics, man. I mean, obviously things are a little light in terms of probably the topics real Star Wars fans want to hear about, people like you and me that just want to speculate and dream and wonder what's coming next on the silver screen from Star Wars. But thanks to our buddy Bob, we can all go fuck ourselves for a while because we're not getting any movies. At this point, I don't even think we're going to get one in 2022. I hope I'm wrong, but the tea leaves are not kind of panning out the way Nick and I would like. So don't have a ton of movie stuff to get into today, but hopefully some of the topics you heard our lovely yet stupid announcer discuss will interest you. And you never know. It's Matt and Nick. You never know where Matt could drive the ship and how Nick will try to reel him back on topic, okay?
Yeah.
That's kind of our bread and butter.
We may hit a rock or
tangents.
two, but we'll make it. We'll make it through.
Yeah, so we always try to start with something new to collect or appreciate, right? Because, in the end, if you're a Star Wars fan, it's almost impossible to also not be a collector of said Star Wars memorabilia and other dumb shit, okay? So this week, we got our first look courtesy of Yakface. I think one of his followers found this. If you're not familiar out there, if you are a Star Wars collector, excuse me, there's a good chance you've heard of Yakface, the Yakface forums. I've known about Yakface for years, even before I was doing Entertainment Buddha or Star Wars time. But this guy's kind of dedicated his life to blogging about Star Wars collectibles, in particular the ones you get from Hasbro. So he got a lead this week from some dude that went to a Walmart in Chicago that some of the 40th anniversary Star Wars Black Series 6-inch figures are starting to drop. I'm not sure if they're leaking earlier or Walmart, the guy couldn't read that day and he just rolled out a fucking pallet and here we go. You got lucky. But, Nick, we got our first shot of the Imperial probe droid. And when you look at it, it's kind of shocking his size because remember this is 1/12 scale and that thing looks really fucking big. So at least for me, I guess I didn't realize how big these cocksuckers are.
Yeah, I was looking at it too and I was like, man, this is bigger than what I expected. And like we're only getting kind of a through the box shot of this new toy, the probe droid, but like it looks pretty detailed. Like it looks like a really good representation of the ESB probe droid. And I mean, shit, if you put this on its little stand and like sit it outside of your, in your living room or putting it in your bedroom, it probably takes up a good bit of space. I mean, it does look pretty fucking big.
Yeah, I mean, it'll scale next to figures. I guess just when we're talking about a probe droid, the ones in Empire, I didn't realize that they were that hulking themselves. I mean, you probably did need Han and Chewie to take that fucker down.
Yeah, because if you remember playing through Fallen Order, like eventually when you get force pull, you can kind of pull them towards you. And if you kind of look at them next to Cal Kestis, and again, we have no reference to how tall Cal Kestis is next to any of the other main characters there, but they are pretty fucking big. They're almost like the size of a human, except maybe a little bit shorter. Probably, I would say 5 foot tall or somewhere around there.
Yeah, I always liked this droid too. I mean, it has such an Empire aesthetic. I mean, it looks like something they would make. It looks like death, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it just looks like it could fuck something up.
Yeah, and then, I mean, if you just added a button on there that made that
I love that. Yeah.
Be perfect.
That is some good droid talk right there. Because when I was little, I always used to think I understood what he was saying, and I almost think he does. Isn't he pretty much saying scanning the defenses, scanning the defenses, scanning the defenses?
It could
right?
definitely, yeah. That could be.
Or am I on drugs already?
I mean, you may have been a little high when you heard that. But I could see that being, the general message coming from Mr.
It's always, at least in my little kid brain, I always equated it to he's literally saying either I found the defenses or I'm scanning the defenses like a droid would use first person.
Yeah, it makes sense. I totally buy that. And then, like, if you look on the bottom, so we have two images here from Yakface's Instagram embedded on the post.
Right, and this is like, I think we talked about this before or a few casts back, but because this is the 40th anniversary of Empire, which just coincides with my own 40th anniversary, yay, I love sharing anniversaries with Empire, even though I don't think it's the best Star Wars movie, but... so you're going to have the probe droid, but there's also going to be another set of these, as Nick was talking. If everyone remembers back, at least collectors, to 2017 when A New Hope got the 40th anniversary treatment, it too got a re-release of some Black Series figures, but they're on the huge card backs like you would have collected way back in the day, or still can with the 3 3/4 inch line. I'll tell you what, this Bespin Luke, buddy.
Yeah,
that's where it's at because it's a re-release. But it was the first, the first orange and blue waves of Black Series. So we're talking years ago.
Yeah.
And it was pre-Hasbro getting their digital face paint tech. And he looks, I mean, a lot of these old Black Series, if we be honest, he looks wonky and derpy as fuck.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm like everything down to like the way that his hair is shaped.
Are you looking
to,
at the old version or this new version?
I'm looking at the new version from the shot that Yak
Right.
Face has. Yeah.
The new version is 1,000-time improvement over the old version.
Oh man.
Like the old version, all of the old Black Series, if you look at their face, you're like, okay, that guy has huffed paint for too many years of his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, he literally looks like he drank lead as a baby. So we are getting some re-releases. I don't know if there's going to be any new 6-inch, but I'm not going to lie. I mean, this Luke looks a little odd in the picture, but it's such an improvement over what we have. So just like the archive release of the Anakin from Sith was a mega improvement over the original, this looks to be that way too. But I think most of the other Empire figures dropping, you're not going to have to worry about if you're a diehard Black Series collector, because you probably already have them in some form or another. It's just, are you going to feel the pull? And I get it. I used to be a really weird collector in terms of I would buy multiple of the same figures. So if I wanted to open one, I could and still keep one in the box, right? I mean, Nick, I think I have triplets.
Oh.
Triplets, and this is going to shock you. Triplets of the entire Phantom Menace not Black Series, but the 3 3/4-inch figures.
Wow. I mean,
This was still back when I was like, yeah, prequels, let's do it.
Yeah, when you were all in.
So I bought 3, and here's the funny part. This is when I was poor in college, so actually, it was tough to part with that money. Still have never opened the goddamn one.
And you would figure, too, that you, being in this toy photography community, would at least crack open one set of those to do some posing.
Oh, dude, the 3 3/4-inch collectors would probably cream their jeans if they saw some of the figures that I still have in box. And I'm not even talking about the prequel stuff. I'm talking the orange from Kenner, the orange backs, the green backs, all these people. They'll know the language. I know I'm kind of talking over the head to some of you, but I had a problem, and I broke the not opening anything with Funko Pops, and now it's like, fuck it. I mean, these days, I struggle to even keep boxes anymore. The only boxes I am keeping are for my overpriced Star Wars Barbies, just because I feel compelled. If I'm going to spend $200-$300 on a Barbie, I might as well keep the box.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
everything else, fuck it. It's
Yeah.
going out in the trash. There's my little kid and other parents, I'm sure you can relate to this, but the older they get, the more they take over your house.
Oh,
I have one kid, Nick, and I already feel like I need a bigger house.
Oh, no.
And there's no plans to have any more little space babies. It's just, I mean, she has dominated the entire upstairs. The only sanctuary I have left is Star Wars Time HQ.
Yeah, I mean, and once she gets down there, I mean, that is the treasure trove.
Oh, she'll come down. Trust me. She comes down here, and it's instant Tasmanian Devil right to all my figures that are just laying out. Like,
Yep.
Like she's playing with the Joker yesterday with Luke. Like, oh, she's like headbutting them together. Like,
You should tell her. It's like, that's the same guy. Mark Hamill is the Joker and Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, you're right. So, anyways, collectors out there, this probe droid looks pretty cool. If you haven't seen it yet, we'll have a version in the video version of this episode, as well as in the post shell that Nick punches up for those of you that listen through the site.
Indeed.
All right, so I guess you could call this collecting too, but Nick and I, we're becoming quite the Star Wars comic book aficionados, if you will.
Yeah. I mean,
If you've followed us throughout the year, you know, we've lamented the fact that we've kind of pissed away some great Star Wars novels, other books, but in particular the comic books. Because in the end, let's be real. Even if you're a lazy asshole like I am and like Nick Sorda is, comic books are fucking pictures.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now that I've gotten back into this, it takes maybe, 10 minutes to get through a fucking Star Wars comic?
Oh, yeah, if that. I mean, you're talking 20 pages of content with maybe 50 words on a page. And
Right.
50 words would be like the lengthy ones. So-
And you can slow it down if you're like Nick and I. You know, I would assume we're considered communist comic book reader collectors because we just do all digital.
Yep.
But even on those platforms, you can slow it down a little bit by doing the guided view, and it's still, you're getting through it in about 10 minutes. So we're assholes, right? We're fucking dickheads. I think we've established that. But we have followed through on our Star Wars Time 2020 resolutions, and we're actually sticking with some of these new runs. I'm on the new Vader run, which I'm going to talk about now. That's kind of what this segment's on. Nick got into the Kylo Ren run. I'm also on that now, all cut up, ready for the new issue to release if you're listening on Wednesday today. But we're also on the Star Wars 2020 run.
Yep.
And I plan to, I don't know, I might dabble in the Bounty Hunter run coming up in March, and possibly the new Dr. Aphra run.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is we're jumping onto the new shit. I may, because of how I am and I love lore, once I'm all caught up with this project, and I'm waiting a month now, which is going to suck, right? We've kind of been spoiled right now because we were lazy. We let all these issues pile up, then we could just download the volume and just consume it all. But now we're going to have to wait. So in that waiting time, I may go back and catch some of the Star Wars proper series I missed before this new jump in 2020. But, dude, how great are these fucking little stories, though?
I mean, it's the content that we need right now. I was talking to one of my friends.
It's as much as we've enjoyed what Disney has put out, the stories, the quarter of a story told in what I'm going to talk about in Darth Vader 1 2020 is already better to me in terms of canon, lore building, world building, fleshing characters out that you didn't really get their insights too much from the film. It's already better than what's been put out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
in terms of moving pictures.
Yeah. In the Star Wars proper 2020 run, within the first episode or the first book of that series, you see what Matt and I have been talking about over and over again when it comes to the original trilogy, like Luke tapping into the dark side of the Force. I mean, he blows up an entire squadron of X-Wings with just the Force right after they leave Bespin. Like, while he still has he doesn't even have his new hand yet. He's just got some shit on his hand to stop it from bleeding. Like, he is definitely, like, going down this darker path, and he's questioning his right to be a Jedi, and wondering if Luke or if Yoda and Ben even want to train him anymore. There's tons of great stories out there.
I mean, that's the type of shit you get. So kind of circling back to this actual topic. So Darth Vader #1 2020 just kicked off last week, issue 1. And I went through it, and I guess I'm kind of making a pitch for our content, Nick, because why not? If we're going to put the effort into it, we might as well try to get other Star Wars fans into it. And this is a notice to all you motherfuckers that already listen to the show. Where are you at? Like, where are you at on this comic book coverage? We're sitting here, I'm creating Star Wars content for you because there's nothing else to give a shit about. Like, no movies to worry about. Really nothing to talk about these days. I'm out here creating content, doing some cool shit. You know, this is from the original trilogy, the one that I think all of us can agree we don't fucking hate or want to stab someone because they like it.
Yeah.
And nothing. I get 19 views on this. So here's the deal. I'm going to do these for the foreseeable future because I am a psycho. I literally have OCD when it comes to Star Wars time, content creation. I feel like I have to get the shit out there or I'm going to die. I'm being serious. Like, it's weird. I mean, I should have got the memo by now that people don't really give too many shits about my content. It's not like I'm blowing anything up. I think I've only had one video hit 250,000 views, and that was way back on the EB days. So it's some of my fault, but it's like, come on, we're all Star Wars fans. Get in this shit. At least watch it and tell me it sucks if I can make it better. But basically, with these new comics, my goal will be to release a video, not necessarily to read them to you, but to highlight moments I think are fucking top-notch, to highlight new canon that I think could be valuable to Star Wars fans, and, as I do with pretty much anything new Star Wars, to look for some Easter eggs and shit that people are like, oh, I remember that. So that's kind of what I did with Vader #1, Nick. Put the video out there. 19 of you losers watched it. So, again, fuck all of you. I hate you. But here we go. So, from this comic, Nick, two canon things that I thought were interesting. Well, 3.
Okay.
Vader, and this takes place post the events of Empire Strikes Back. So, first off, we get to see the iconic reveal through Vader's perspective. That's like page 1.
Yeah.
and we get to see what he was thinking as he was taunting Luke with Luke's parentage. And he's sitting there thinking like, oh, yeah, he's strong, but he's weak. He's weak. He's so hyper-focused on how could his son be this fucking weak. And to Vader, weak means he could sense Luke's emotions, caring, ties to family, thinking about his dad, this, that, and the other thing, or hearing that Vader's his dad. And as Luke lets go, Vader, again, he respects that. He's like, oh, he's very strong, but he's weak. And that is what sends Vader on the main mission of the comic. And I think, at least for the first few runs, he wants to go down and kind of retrace Luke's steps from when he was born until he ran into him again. So he heads off with, I found it very interesting, with a little squadron of Death Troopers.
Interesting.
Okay. So that was neat. Vader's rolling with Death Troopers post ESB. He goes right to the Lars homestead.
And he's got to see it. I mean, like, that is when it's crispy already. It's already been...
Oh, it's all burnt out because, we're a couple years or maybe a year or two after, Luke left and joined the rebellion. But as he's there, it's just as a fan, you're like, man, this is kind of cool shit. That's what I mean. Like, this is the type of stuff I'm going to highlight. Like, Anakin Skywalker has returned to the home of his mother and her husband and, his stepbrother, essentially. And, he went right to the shop.
Yeah.
And they're doing like real-time shots of the shop, but then you can see Vader is thinking about his time when he was there after he killed the Sand People and had his rant to Padme. He's there with the droid. The droid picks up Luke's T-16 Skyhopper toy. So it's just shit like that. I'm like, it's just those little nuanced moments of canon. And in the end, does it matter that Vader went back to the Lars homestead after Empire? Not really, right? But as a fan, it's just cool to think about and know that this is the shit Vader was doing in between Empire and what we see him doing in Jedi.
Yeah, I mean, this is the type of canon, this is the type of storytelling that, like, we all wonder about. Me, you, Star Wars fans that are listening, because basically... Yeah, the original trilogy does a good job of kind of tying threads together between movies, but there are tons of events that happen.
Another thing I saw, Nick, that I was like, oh, really? That's interesting. Mas Amedda's still around during Empire Strikes Back time.
So what's going on there? I mean, like what? Like
he's still like one of the Emperor's main advisors, right? I mean, you remember Mas Amedda? He's like the big purple guy that would flank Palpatine.
Head. Yeah.
So that's another one. Like. Okay, sure, it makes sense. Why not? I mean, it was a cool little thing. Like, okay, Mas Amedda's still around. Who the fuck knew? I thought it was just Palpatine and Vader.
Because at the end of do you see him at the end of? I'm trying to remember the end of ROTS, and I mean, he's
up there.
there.
I believe he announces, like, hey, here's the fucking Emperor, and then he does this big Donald Trump MAGA rally shit.
Yeah, exactly. So he's there when, like, the Emperor gives his, thunderous applause. That's how
exactly
freedom dies.
My point being is like, okay, here's a guy that was
an alien.
Prominently featured in the prequels.
Yeah.
Never see him in the original movies, but thanks to the comics, we know that he was still playing a role within the Emperor's cabinet, if you will.
Yeah, and it's little shit like that, and I mean that's kind of the big points of these comics. Like reading the Star Wars 2020 run, you can now, like, when these writers approach these new comics, they can insert things that have been made canon or that are now, new bits of story and then interject those into the older storylines. So, like, in Star Wars 2020, they talk about, Lando's time with the Falcon and, how he's a good pilot and all this different stuff. And, like, it feels like they're filling in necessary gaps with information that has been newly presented to fans. So, like, stuff that came from Solo.
It's just great stuff. I mean, just to continue on with the Vader, wrap this up, but of course he has a Vader moment. I mean, a band of pirates, they don't know who they're about to ambush, and he just casually rips their U-wing out of the sky.
Nice.
Slashes it in half, and then chops the rest of them in half when they get out of it. It's just like, okay. It was like watching him swat a fucking fly.
Yeah.
So that's, I have a hard-on for Vader, so obviously I love that shit. he uncovers his mother's grave that's been buried in sand. Like, he uses a force blast to just, just little stupid shit that doesn't really add much, but it's like, all right, Vader, you can tell being here was torturing him.
Yeah.
Because he kept having the flashbacks of his time there when he was there with Padme to find his mother dead. But then, as it kind of ended, he heads to Coruscant, buddy, and he goes to Padme's apartment, the one that was prominently featured in Sith.
An episode.
Yeah, the one where some bad shit went down, the one where she found out from Obi-Wan that her beau has probably gone rogue.
Yeah.
I even think Anakin comes there post... Does he visit her post kid murder? And he's like, oh, hey, it's cool. I just got to go do something.
No, right after the kids, he goes straight to Mustafar because he's like sitting.
But she knows, like you can tell she knows something's fucking up.
Yeah,
like, even the music they're playing, it's at like that. When they're getting ready to set up his turn, and she's sitting there like, oh no.
Yeah, it's Obi that goes to her, and he's like, I've seen.
But anyways, you kind of get to see that apartment. They've erected a big statue of her face as like a block for the door, but of course Vader just fucking force breaks that shit and gets in. But as the comic ends, spoilers, I guess we should have said that before, but hey, if you're not that smart to just tune out as we're talking about something, that's your problem. But so he's in her apartment, he's looking around, trying to, sniff some shit out. And literally a girl that looks just like Padme shows up behind him.
Whoa.
So people are wondering, like, is it one of her old, essentially, handmaidens?
Yeah.
I mean, which ones were left? I mean, was it did Sabe get blown up in an Attack of the Clones, or was that one of the other ones?
Corday got blasted at the beginning of Attack, and then
yes, I think someone, the one person who is not an asshole that did watch my comic book breakdown on YouTube, was sitting there like, that's Sabe, right? That's Sabe, right? So I'm just going with that. So
I believe that's the one that Keira Knightley played, right, in the movie,
right?
Sabe.
So essentially, they're angling it to where they're probably gonna mess with Vader's head because this girl looks just like. I mean, he even says Padme.
Yeah,
you can tell like the dude is still like, fuck, if I could just get back to that life. But he's so far gone at this point, it's probably not gonna matter. You gotta remember, we're dealing with post. I just cut off my kid's hand, Vader. He's very determined to get his son to the dark side at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I like how this. I haven't read the Vader comic yet, but having, had the recap on your side just now, and then reading the Star Wars 2021, it's very interesting how they kind of juxtapose the characters of Luke and Vader against each other. Star Wars 2020 is very focused on...
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure your run, and I'm going to get on this one too, but I'm pretty sure this is taking place after the Battle of Hoth, right?
Yeah, it's taking...
So they are. It seems like they're trying to keep the at least the main Vader run, the main Star Wars run. It seems they're trying to keep the timeline somewhat lined up.
Yeah, exactly. Because after in the beginning of Star Wars 2020, that's what you see. You see Vader cutting his hand off, and then basically all of the trauma that Luke's going through from that. Like, he's dealing with the loss of his hand. He's dealing with the fact that Ben didn't answer to him when he was reaching out to him before he jumped down the shaft. He's dealing with the fact that, since then, he's only been able to think about, like, why didn't anybody tell me that my father was Vader?
Okay, so they're literally mirroring each other. Then,
yeah.
Like I said, in your comic, or I guess I could just open it, you're probably seeing Luke's point of view still, right?
Yes, 100%.
Where in mine, you're seeing that red hue, and Vader's basically taunting.
Yeah, it's still Luke's point of view, and like he's just seeing like his hand being chopped off and the saber falling down the shaft, and hearing, this is your destiny, and I'm your father, and all those things that Vader was saying to him, trying to coax him over and really fuck with his head, are just percolating up there, and he can't really.
Are you kind of getting Luke's id at that point, like I was getting Vader's, where Vader's saying his dialogue, but then within the comic I was getting Bubbles that was essentially explaining what he was saying in his own head?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. And then there's also a lot of like the dark side is really starting to show itself in Luke, like in a prominent way. So, I mean, we're not going to do a proper review of Star Wars 2020 #1 because it's already, I mean, #2 is already out and 3's on its way.
Yeah, we're not that big of jerk offs.
Yeah,
right?
so we're not gonna
sit here and talk about shit that's a month old.
Yeah, like backdate.
Yeah, we're just excited. Okay,
Yeah.
give us a fucking break. We just got into this shit and realized how dumb we were to be ignoring this type of content.
But like, so the entire story from the quick overview from the Star Wars 2020 side is that you're now with Luke, Leia, Chewbacca, the droids, and Lando, and they're trying to basically get Luke back to the fleet, and they run into a blockade. Like they run into an Imperial blockade that's essentially just shelling one of the entire sectors.
All right,
of
I
the
don't want to
fleet.
hear too much more. I'm spoiling it for myself.
But yeah, I mean, it's really good, and at one
it's
point,
cool. So
like,
I'm assuming we're probably going to get some shit where we may see some of the planning for the Han heist.
Yeah, exactly. It's
How they
leading.
got back to the Rebel Alliance, and basically, like, hey, we're going to peace out. Pretty much, your all-stars, we're immediately leaving again.
Yeah.
To go look for our buddy.
So that's where it's leading. I mean, we're probably going to get some. I mean, this hasn't been mentioned, but like in this run, you're probably going to see when he builds the green lightsaber, because that's something that Luke is very upset about. Is he lost a lightsaber and all this stuff.
You get yours through Marvel.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Yes. Marvel. Yeah.
Did you just do like in Comixology? I'm assuming it's all the same. Did you just do like the subscribe option where it just auto fucking buys and downloads, or do you manually do it?
I manually do it. I just do it for each one.
Loser.
Yeah,
I'm too dumb. I would forget. So
I gotta
this
click
way,
the
it
button.
emails me and it's like, knock knock, hey idiot, new
Here's
Star
your-
Wars shit.
Yeah, here's your comic for you.
Yeah,
You don't even have
here
to
you
do
go,
anything.
Fucking dumbass, no short-term memory loser.
But I mean, both of these runs are really good. The Rise of Kylo Ren run is really good.
Oh,
You're gonna
fuck,
get
dude. Yeah, like I said, I caught up on that, so I'm with you, and I bet the new one will download tonight at midnight.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. That'll be out tomorrow, so you'll likely get the review.
Right, Nick
up on
will
the site,
review, and
yeah.
I'll probably do like a video angle.
Yeah. So
Similar to the Vader deal. So if that shit interests you, watch it, you motherfuckers,
Yeah.
please.
And look, like Matt said, he's not putting out content to say that he's perfect and there's no critiques to be had. If you watch it and you think that it could be improved in some way, leave a comment. Tell him what your feedback is. We're always
or
open
just
to
be like,
feedback
dude,
here.
the shit's stupid. We don't give a fuck. We only come here to listen to you blow us and suck our dicks about our toy photography.
Yeah, bitch about the prequels and then go through the top 5. That's all we care about.
If that's what you want, I guess we'll just start doing the top 100 every week.
Yeah.
We'll get this bitch popping off, Everyone will be like, ooh, I want to hear me.
I made it. I made the top 100.
That's why I love people like Greg, and Spencer, and Jesse. Like Jesse, like I said, he even this is how intense he listens, and I knew this, and I did this test last week. Remember, I said I can talk to him through the show.
Yeah.
I did it, and lo and behold, got a message this weekend of the timestamp, him cracking up and saying, you know, basically like, that's right. So I fucking love that shit. I mean, that's fantastic. That's what I want. I want that type of community. We're all here just fucking hang out, talk, and I'm glad we can somewhat entertain. I mean, it's mind-boggling to me that some of you actually get entertainment out of listening to my unhinged self at times, and sometimes Nick's too docile ass sometimes.
I get a little too into the weeds sometimes, but
You gotta love Nick though, man. He's just so even fucking keeled. The only time he gets ramped up is when he and I have our very rare disagreements about shit.
Yeah.
That's the only time I can get this guy to like get a little hate into him.
I can't do it, man. I gotta maintain the balance.
He recites the Yoda, right?
Yeah.
Anger leads. What is it? Anger leads to hate or something?
Yeah.
No, hate
leads to anger.
Anger leads to suffering. I fucked it up. I suck. I'm stupid.
I got it.
It's the
I have
prequels
I have the little what is it? From what's it called? The holocron from Galaxy's Edge, and I'm pretty sure Yoda's in this one.
Oh, he spews it?
Yeah, but I don't have that crystal in it right now. Right now I have Luke. Let's see what he says. Yeah, he's not saying anything right now.
Hey, Yoda, you drunk?
Here, let's see.
You got the hobo version of Yoda.
The Jedi are romanticized, deified.
That sounds like fucking Jedi Master Luke.
The legacy of the Jedi is failure.
Yep, that was Jedi Master Luke. So that's not the Yoda crystal, but Yoda's green. I got the blue one in there now. But I get
going there, and shit, it's coming up on probably about 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have that fucking complete drop of dollars like I had when you go.
And I'm only going 1 day, and I bet I rival what you spend.
Oh, bro, it's just get ready.
It's called Little Kid.
$250 for your lightsaber build.
Oh yeah.
Get ready for that.
Forgotten, yeah.
I hope you have your.
You know they're
appointment
fast
booked.
passing the Falcon now, though.
Yeah,
right?
they are, because Rise of the Resistance is open, and apparently my friend went from work. She said that they wouldn't even let you get on it. They were like, "Oh, you didn't book an appointment to get on this ride? Sorry, you can't come."
Oh, so Falcon, it's basically fast pass only, so it's useless.
No, Rise of the Resistance, you can't get on.
Oh yeah. No, I mean I've been hearing that we're probably gonna have to get to the park around 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And as soon as they let you in, you just fucking log in and try to get a group boarding pass.
Exactly. For the Falcon, though, there's the standard line and there's the fast pass line, so you shouldn't have a problem there.
It sounds like the fast pass might be fucking it up.
Oh, dude, the Falcon is really good. I don't know how the.
Well, you were telling me that even without a fast pass, it was maybe
like
50 minutes.
Yeah, like 50 minutes to an hour was the average wait time, depending on the time you go.
Like, all right, sounds about right. I mean, there was fuckers waiting 2 hours for Toy Story when I was there last year.
Yeah, dude. Like, I will say, before you get in there, download the Disney Play app or whatever it's called, like the Disney something like.
Yeah, the thing that you basically augment reality yourself into the world.
You can interact. So like in the Falcon line, once it picks up that you're there, you can like do a mission and like scan all the QR codes that are on like certain things in the line. Like it's super interactive.
Right.
So do that. But yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I mean, we're planning on putting in a full day, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, there's a lot. Holocron will cost you $50.
We're definitely not we didn't get the cantina.
Cantina's not worth it, especially if you got the kid, dude. Like the cantina.
I know, but come on, I still want to go.
I know. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, dude. I'm doing that shit. We should almost pull that up real quick. The super immersive thing, the Halcyon.
Oh yeah. The Halcyon.
Didn't we have something in general?
Yeah, it was like
there we go.
Disney posted a video on it.
Yeah, so basically they said they're going to start taking reservations for this motherfucker later this year because it's going to open in 2021 already at Walt Disney World.
And it's going to cost. So the way that the Halcyon works is it's going to be a Star Wars exclusive experience. So what you're paying for the Halcyon experience does not include a Disney park pass. You only get to do the actual Galactic Starcruiser hotel.
You're essentially staying on a fucking battleship.
Yeah, on a Starcruiser.
Everything is like you look out the window, you're in fucking space. Man.
Yeah,
I mean, when you show up, you get dropped off in a terminal with quotes around it.
Yeah. And the way that it's set up is like if I don't know if anybody here has watched Avenue 5 on
I've been thinking
HBO.
about it. Is it good?
But I mean, it's actually pretty funny. Yeah, but it seems like it's a similar experience on Avenue 5, except that, that's set in real space, whatever. But like
I've been watching The Outsider. That shit's fucking crazy.
Interesting. I might have to check it out. But I mean, this thing is literally like you're on the Starcruiser, then you take a shuttle to Galaxy's Edge, and then you go back to the Starcruiser, and there's a shit ton of stuff for you to do.
And he's not talking like a bus. He's talking like a fucking shuttle.
Yeah, like an actual, like, it looks like a fucking shuttle that would come out of the spaceship. And it's a pretty penny, though. There hasn't been an official pricing list released yet, but there's reports that it could cost up to $3,300 for a room for a 2-night stay. It is a maximum 2-night deal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that's all you can do.
Yeah,
they're only letting people do 2 nights. That's it.
Yeah, and I mean, I still want to do it because the level of immersion that they're talking about here is just.
I mean, this is what I thought they were initially doing. I didn't know they were going to piecemeal it, but this is what I have always expected. I mean, I'm glad that I'm going to get this day, you know, just to kind of get out of my system. I already feel like a douche for not going. I do. It's like, I mean, my fucking sister or mom, they were there opening day of Rise of Resistance and got on.
That is lucky.
Like that type of luck. And I mark my fucking words. Mark them down, okay? No way in hell I'm getting on that ride.
Yeah, you really, I mean,
we could be there at 4 a.m. I'm not getting on that ride.
I mean, so what day are you going to be there?
I don't know. It's like a Monday or something,
Yeah.
but it's in March, so it's in one of your shit months. I mean, Nick's like he's like a idiot savant with Disney travel.
You may
almost.
be, as long as you're not in the spring break crowd.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Who knows? Spring break these days is because that's when I'm going on my spring break because I'm a fucking lazy ass college teacher. We get so many breaks. I love it.
But I think you may be okay. Like if you get there early, you may be okay. And as long as you have that app up, dude, you'll be able to get it. I think you.
I'm just saying. You know, I'm so pessimistic. I mean, there's no such thing as a glass that can be too empty for me,
dude. Even if you don't, though, because I mean, my experience there was fantastic, and it wasn't even open.
You're normal. You are normal. Like this isn't even a show. Like I am fucking nuts. Like if I go to Galaxy's Edge for the first time and I don't feel like I experienced everything, it's over.
Yeah, dude,
it won't end well.
What you need to do is, because if you're walking with Charlie, they will interact with you, like the people walking around.
Oh
like
yeah,
the
I've seen this video.
Kylo and everything.
The YouTube algo throws it up at me all the time. It's this little girl has become almost famous because of interactions with Rey, and it's because her first interaction, she made the actress break character, because she's essentially just commonplace, like, oh yeah, I took a shit. She didn't say it, but she's essentially talking about like her poop and bathroom shit.
Yeah.
And the Rey actress just loses it so bad that she has to go behind the scenes and fucking calm down.
Oh my god.
But then they have a reunion. And now they're like best friends and getting almost 1 million views on their videos.
Oh, dude, you just gotta dress Charlie up as something.
I we'll see. Here's the deal, though. I can already see it. You know, she's almost 4, so she's starting to fully develop a personality now. Like I can see the traits kicking in and who she's gonna be, at least in this early part in life. And unfortunately, I think she has my timidness.
Really?
Yeah, like it's a clear shyness when it comes to new situations, and who knows, maybe she'll warm up. But
I mean, maybe because she's gonna be so immersed. Like I was immersed as a fully functional human male.
I mean, last year all she did was the basic shit they did at Hollywood Studios or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Where they do like the show up on the stage where they roll out the characters and shoot off some fireworks. I mean, it's some of the best video I have of my little girl, because
It's Chewbacca.
Pure joy, right? Yeah, like, oh, it's Chewbacca, like so serious and like, holy shit, Dad,
dude,
this is fucking real.
Dude, when she gets in Galaxy's Edge, her mind is gonna explode.
I'll probably fall over and cry. I mean, I'm probably just gonna be in pieces all day just watching her.
Yeah,
I mean, even tonight, she's just up there sitting at the Lego table, playing with the Cloud City set still.
Bro.
And we're talking weeks and weeks for a almost 4-year-old to be stuck on something that long. They usually bounce from shit to shit to shit like a cat.
Yeah, dude. It's going to be crazy because as you walk in, you got about, call it 50 yards of just like looking at shit before you hit the first spot where the characters are. And that first area is where Chewbacca is. That's where Rey mills around.
I just hope I can chill the fuck out after I know for a fact I'm going to get denied Rise of Resistance.
Dude,
so you got to think about where my mindset's going to be. I'll probably be up the whole night, give myself diarrhea, all nervous about, are we going to get on? No, we're not. Are we? No. You know we're not. You loser. I mean, that's going to be the conversation in my head.
Dude, It's okay.
And then
though.
getting there, I'm going to make everyone else miserable because I'm miserable. So I'm going to feel like you all have to fucking suffer with me.
I think
so then I'm just going to start being mean and be like, we're not going to get it. Hurry up. Let's go. And then when we get in and we don't get it, I'll be prepared for that loss. But it's still going to suck. So my walking in is not going to be all rosy like yours. Again, because I'm not normal.
Yeah. But, I mean, that being said, you do have that extra stress of, like, trying to get that boarding pass. It wasn't even open for me.
It's definitely going to give me the shits.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
I'll probably spend the first half of my day in hopefully some Star Wars theme looking shitter, because at least I'll have that.
The Falcon ride is the best ride I've ever ridden in Disney, period. And everybody's saying that Rise of the Resistance is better than that, but the Falcon ride is so interactive and so fun that you can ride it 5 times in a row and you wouldn't get tired of it. Like, there's just so much fun shit to do. And then, like, if you're like me, when you go into that saber room to, like, build your lightsaber, your custom saber, it's gonna be like a religious experience.
Yeah, I really want to bring Charlie, but I
think
also don't want to tease her because she's not fucking getting a saber. I mean, the motherfucker just broke my Darth Maul Master Effects like 2 weeks ago.
Really? You can they have, like, the cheaper, well, not like when you're doing the build, but, like, when you get out, like, there's a shop that's right up there.
She's going to be sitting there like, I want to do it. I want to do it. Come on, Daddy, let me do it. I want to do it too. I want to do it too. Where's mine? I mean, come on.
It's like, no, kid, you don't get a $200
But I
lightsaber
want
yet.
her to be a part of that experience
Oh,
because,
yeah.
like you said, and even the video you sent, it's like, yeah, I mean, I think she would be amazed.
Yeah, it's
But I also feel like I'd essentially be taunting her, like, haha, Daddy's getting a lightsaber, you're not.
See, the thing that she would like, though, is the droid build. Like,
I think we ever signed up for that.
Yeah, droid build's fun because it's like you can literally let her pick whatever the fuck she wants because you're just sitting in front of a conveyor belt and you just have to pick up the pieces that you think
I
look
guarantee she'll look at it and be like, Daddy, you do it.
I mean, it's a pretty fun little experience. And then
I mean, I don't know. She basically has me trained now that when we get home, I just follow her and pick up her shoes and jacket because she just walks in like a diva and takes it off wherever the fuck she feels like it now. I just look at her like, you motherfucker.
But you just gotta.
And it's my fault. I mean, it's Daddy's fault.
And then when you and Mommy are there, you got to find that there's a little. No, there's like the big cantina. There's 2 cantinas. There's like the Oga's cantina, which you have to book for. But then there's
we're not getting into that.
No, there's the regular one though. That's like the quick service dining thing. You can walk right up there, and the inside's super cool. The food is really fucking good. But then around the back, where they have the first order lander, there's a little bar that serves blue and green milk, and they're both alcoholic.
There we go. I was gonna say, as long as I can get some gimmicky shit like bantha balls or whatever.
Oh yeah, all the shit's got names, dude. It's all got names,
and it probably still looks like grade D fucking rubber meat bullshit,
dude. I got it was essentially a pot roast from the Star Wars, like from the cantina, the easy one where you can sit down and eat, and it was like the best food that I had in Disney.
They call it like womp rat ass,
something like that. It was something weird, dude. I can't remember if it was like, I think it might have been like dewback, stew or some shit.
Dewback pie.
I mean, get the
cow patty.
Get the blue milk. The blue milk is rum if you get it alcohol, and then the green milk is tequila. So you can get a little litty if you're out there. Get a little tipsy.
Don't worry. I'm sure I'll bring something to ensure I have a good time.
But yeah, dude.
So, are we still doing a show?
Yeah, we kind of got off topic here a little bit, but you know what? For those of you who are looking to get on the Halcyon, on the Galactic Starcruiser run, that's 2021. And then,
be on the lookout. I mean, once they announce signups, I might not put it out there right away because I'm gonna want to get on that list.
Yeah. So, and also gird your wallet because that shit's gonna cost a lot of money.
I mean, in my head, I see $6,000 for some reason.
I wouldn't doubt it, dude. I don't know if it's like a per person thing or if it's like just like a family.
Well, that article, they broke it out there. They're like, you're looking at least $650, $660 a head per night.
Yeah. So
per person. So like, you know, if you have a room, a 4 or 5, it's like, okay.
yeah, it's
And
getting up
Disney's
there.
not letting you sneak people in.
No, and I don't think they have a free kid policy like other places do.
Fuck no. So I mean, eating, whatever, I'm sure that's not included. So I've got about 6 G's in my head.
Yeah, so just get ready for that stuff. But yeah, back on to
All right,
our
so,
original topics.
Yeah, well, let's come on, Star Wars time train back on the track, motherfucker. Here we go. All right, so Taika, first and foremost, congrats on the Oscar, my friend.
Yes, that was impressive.
Job well done. If you all have not seen Jojo Rabbit yet, I highly recommend checking it out. I believe you can get it on Vudu at this point in time, which I also recommend just getting into. There's really no reason to go out and buy physical 4Ks, Blu-rays, whatever anymore. There's not. Just stop it, my friends.
I already have my Rise of Skywalker pre-ordered on Vudu. There we go.
Yeah. Hey, do you get the emails from them still where they remind you to do that so you can get $3?
Yep.
Where the fuck are mine?
I don't know. Did you? Are they spammed? Did they
Dude,
get
I'm
dropped?
starting. I just, you know, obviously I forgot about it. It's not like I sit here like, oh shit, when's Voodoo gonna try to scam me into spending more money? But I truly miss it now because pretty much, as you just revealed, if you go with Voodoo and you pre-order, you essentially just get $3 credit for next time.
Free.
So, yeah, after a few movies, you're getting one for free. And they used to send you an email for every time a new big movie came out that would have that deal, and I don't get them anymore.
Yeah,
I don't remember opting out of anything. I'm just like, I thought it ended.
No, yeah, I still get them. So I don't know what happened. Maybe you
Dude,
might have.
I've probably lost at least $30.
Jeez, but yeah, it might have dropped into your spam. But anyway,
Yeah, so Jojo Rabbit, watch it. It's fucking hilarious, and it's like I think if you ever truly want to know the mind of Taika Waititi, that's a pretty good.
that movie represents it very well.
Right, even though he didn't truly write it. I mean, he adapted it, but it's just shit.
Yeah,
It's
it takes a
fantastic stuff. But
special
anyways,
mind to make that.
because he was at the Oscars, obviously people wanted to talk to him. And when you get guys like this on camera and they've been involved with Star Wars or recently rumoredly linked to Star Wars projects, they're going to get asked about it. So E.T. asked Mr. Waititi about this news. And, you know, honestly, Nick, I don't know if you watched the clip, but it's not like he just came out and said, "Are you fucking serious? There's no fucking way." In his face, you could tell he was being sincere. I mean, he did the very Hollywood thing. It was a very coy brush off, like, yeah, what does approach even mean? And there we go.
He's like, I've
kicked
seen
it to the
Star
side.
Wars. You know, he did. He played it very, very sly. He did not in any way make it seem like, you know, there was something happening or there wasn't something happening. But, you know, it was just one of those things where, like, you know, this guy just wins a fucking Oscar, wins an Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay. And one of the first questions he's asked right after he wins is, are you going to make Star Wars? Like, regardless of what you think about this Star Wars and how it is now, it is a cultural phenomenon in that sense.
It is. Everyone at least has heard of the term Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean,
really, I mean, think about that. It's fucking crazy. It really is a part of the culture. It's part of this few generations just storytelling. And if we don't fuck everything up, and there are people a few hundred years from now, they will be studying it just like we studied shit from back when men first started and women first started telling stories.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Iliad, shit like that. That's what Star Wars will be.
Yeah, I mean, it is
like these fucking assholes talked about space and fucking wizards and laser swords.
Yeah, it's like, this is, look how special effects.
What's that?
first
There's that one
affected it.
movie I think about dragons. I don't know if it was Bale and McConaughey are in it or just one of them.
Oh yeah, that's Reign of Fire.
But it's like I felt like it was future apocalypse type of shit, and they're literally weren't they reenacting like Star Wars as if it was a play?
Yeah,
like we do for Shakespeare.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was in Reign of Fire. Yeah.
And you know, movies are fucking real, so that's gonna happen.
So I mean, it is. It's interesting, and for a guy like this, Taika, I mean, he clearly has already shown an interest in Star Wars projects by doing The Mandalorian.
Yeah, and he's good at it, by the way.
Yeah, he's really good at it. So, I mean,
everyone liked episode 8 of Mando, correct? I mean, it was one of the better ones.
Yeah.
That was his, and everyone loved IG-11. I mean, hell, shed a tear for him.
Yeah, that's him. That was Taika himself. So
just voicing it, though, but even through his voice, and even though it was a robot monotone voice, he still provided emotion somehow.
Yeah. I mean,
Guy's magic. I mean, according to Greg, who lives down under, I think is Taika from Australia or New Zealand?
New Zealand, I believe. Yeah,
but they're fairly close to each other, right?
Yes, they are relatively close.
Apparently, Greg has the word down there. At least he has someone told him this on source, whatever. Take it for what it is. But this is pretty much a done deal.
This is a done deal.
Yeah.
So what you're saying,
and they may try to bring it down there.
I mean, that would be interesting. And there's a lot of fucking, different types of locales in Australia.
I mean,
New
fucking
Zealand.
probably to me the most beautiful film, the most beautiful fantasy tale, whatever, not sci-fi, fantasy tale captured on film is Lord of the Rings.
And that was all in New Zealand. That was
yeah, I mean, it's like Jesus Christ. It is Middle Earth on Earth.
Yeah,
that place is majestic as fuck. I would love to go to New Zealand, but anymore I'm scared to go anywhere. I don't want to fucking go anywhere.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to fucking fly.
I definitely don't want to leave the country. I mean, you never know what the fuck's going to happen here, let alone what's going on.
Coronavirus. Everybody could be dead in 3 weeks.
Oh, fuck that, dude. I mean, do you see this shit today with that virus? There's a motherfucker cruise ship out there floating around, just spreading it left and right.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like everywhere.
It's so fucking disgusting. Anyway, if we all survive long enough, I really do think that it's like a knockout.
Walking Dead.
Like it's a home run for this guy to direct a live action Star Wars movie. Like
I'd give him a fucking trilogy at this point.
Kevin Feige is on the Star Wars train now. Kevin Feige.
And that's the
Taika,
other thing. I mean,
like we know they work.
I know they've still played off this Kevin thing, like, oh, hey, yeah, whatever, just coming over, maybe a project. There's no fucking way. I mean, I've read stories where Feige, like, his real passion is Star Wars. Like, the fucking Marvel thing, he's like, yeah, I'll do it because what the fuck? Who is allowed to just do Star Wars? I mean, that was back when he was starting the MCU, George still owned the motherfucker.
Yeah, it was not.
It's not like George was letting anyone play.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's hard
to
be...
So, point is, Feige's not going to be here for just a fucking project.
No. Like, if you bring over Kevin Feige from the Marvel MCU universe, like, you're not going to say, hey, Kevin Feige, you can come over here and do 2 movies, and then you can go back to doing whatever you want to do over there.
I mean, honestly, and this is going to suck and maybe piss Marvel people off, but it shouldn't. He's planted the model over there. Like, I don't know how they could fuck it up at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you're 3 phases into the MCU.
He's got to have a protege or someone that's almost like his Filoni, just like, Dave was to George.
Yeah.
To where he could literally be like, hey, bro, I've set this up for you. You're going to make maybe yourself personally close to $500 million. Just roll with it. You know, call me if you need a few notes here or there. I'm going to go do it with Star Wars and make another couple billion.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a home run for these two to hook up again and start Star Wars off the right way whenever it comes back to the theaters.
I mean, would you want Taika to do something way in the past, like even pre-High Republic? Like, would he be a fit for the KOTOR pretend thing we were going to get? Or would you want him doing more something like Rian might ever not do?
Yeah, I feel like Taika kind of needs his own thing. I really do, because it's so, his style is so different, and like you would watch JoJo or you would watch, Thor Ragnarok, and you would be like, man, does his film style translate over well into Star Wars film? And that's why I would kind of shy away from giving him something in the standard timeline. Like, let him play. If you're gonna give Taika a movie, like, let him have a playground. Don't just say like, hey.
Oh yeah, I mean, I envisioned he had some say in Episode 8. I don't know if he got to write it at all, but he obviously directed it, so he had control over how it was going to look at least.
Yeah.
And I think he nails it in that type of setting where, it's familiar, but we're dealing with the unfamiliar still. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to be in season 2, and I mean he did a fucking bang up job.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, like for me, Old
I
Republic.
I mean, the opening sequence with those two dopes. He made a baby getting beat funny
just
to start.
Punched a baby.
And then IG and Baby Yoda's charge into town could be one of the greatest action sequences in all of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, just hearing that baby coo and giggle and have a great time as just murder is going on around them.
I mean, it's just like, yeah, like those little moments. Like those were two bigger moments of humor. But even at the end where it was like Carl was sitting there talking to the baby, he's like, do the magic hand thing, baby.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Little
right. And then
shit
he waves
like that.
at him. He's like, hee.
Yeah, like little shit like that is where Taika just elevates storytelling.
I agree. It's not even direct humor, but it's the way he does it that makes shit funny as hell.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's a home run. I think you give him his own sandbox to play in, and you see what he comes up with, and you just have to be okay. Like I think if you ever have an opportunity to step away from what you would consider the typical Star Wars formula, now is the time to do it. And I'm not saying that you
just don't do it if Skywalkers are involved.
Yeah, apparently so.
Okay. That experiment did not go well for 1 minute. I mean, it did. It's still a highly rated and made a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
But
And then look what he was able to spin that off into fucking a very successful
I mean, yeah,
post-career.
within the fandom, it definitely fucks people up.
But now's your opportunity. I'm not saying that you just turn Star Wars into a fucking comedy movie, but like you now have the opportunity to kind of test new things out or try out different styles and not necessarily have to be, completely focused on the style that George kind of set forth in the original trilogy. But, we'll see what happens. Georgie boy.
Well, I mean, we already kind of threw his name out there, but he's the centerpiece of our next little segment, and that is Mr. Rian Johnson, who was at the Oscars, and that's kind of why we're going to talk about him. He did not win he was up for OG screenplay, right?
Yeah, best original screenplay.
But he lost to the Slayer Parasite. Did you see Parasite?
No.
Okay,
Have
so
not.
we can't talk. All right. It is really good. I don't know. I mean, I was obviously a Joker homeboy. To me, Joker should have won anything and everything, but I can also see why Parasite got what it got. It was a good movie.
I'll check it out.
One that you clearly, like, if you just even look at the poster, you really have no idea what to expect. Then when it gets into it, you're like, whoa, all right.
Okay.
I can get down with this. But anyways, Johnson was there. He didn't win. I'm sure some of you are just super thrilled with that because you hate this guy's fucking guts. But he finally went on record and kind of gave his opinion of The Rise of Skywalker. I mean, obviously, we're humans. We want to know what he thought about it. He had a clear contribution to this trilogy. Not as big as JJ at this point, but I mean, he provided the center film. Typically a key film in trilogies. It doesn't quite resolve anything, but it funnels the threads towards their final destination. And clearly we know how that worked out in the storytelling model that Lucasfilm adopted for this trilogy, which was, as Nick and I have almost given a college-level course on, was just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, made no sense. But anyways... the MTV got him on record to kind of talk about it, and who knows? I mean, you don't know how much of this is just being a diplomat or just true Star Wars fandom. And I do believe deep down, the man was a Star Wars fan first, and then he kind of got to play in it. And who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to tell their own story? And it's a shame that it kind of fucking blew up the fandom, but whatever. We're hopefully going to move past that in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
But he was real positive, dude. I mean, he said, I had a blast, man. Made me so proud. And seeing the heart and soul that JJ put into it, and seeing my friends who were in the movie just like bring the whole thing to a conclusion. Yeah, for me as a Star Wars fan, it was a really special experience.
I buy it on a certain level. Like, I do. I really do think that Ryan was
from Ryan the fan. Yeah,
yes,
I think so.
Yes, like Ryan was probably able to remove himself as a Star Wars filmmaker, watch it as a fan, and say, like, man, I really enjoyed that. And that's something that most of us will never have to deal with in our life, is saying that, okay, I can't look at this as a creator.
In our regards, Nick, we've all essentially done the same thing with this movie where, I mean, you and I started our review of it way back in December, like, the first hour is kind of rough. I mean, that is not a statement you say about fantastically made movies.
Yeah.
You typically don't say, well, the first hour's wonky, too fast, skips shit, a lot of glossing over. I mean, those aren't glowing terms used for excellence in storytelling on film.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of what we're getting here, where it's like, yeah, from my fan perspective, I do agree with you, where fan-wise, yes. I enjoyed it. Just like Nick and I, we enjoyed it. I know sometimes it sounds like we fucking hated it, especially me, but it is what it is at this point. But I think where Nick was probably going to go is from his artistic side, from his contribution to the trilogy, I don't think he could be completely thrilled with where it went.
Yeah. I don't think that we'll ever get that opinion from him.
And what for? Like, I mean, this is what it's called to be enlightened, my friends. Like, yeah, maybe Ryan goes home and shit talks the world and fucking has a J.J. Abrams voodoo doll.
It's very possible.
As an enlightened individual, he knows that there's no point in going out in public and just spewing hate and bullshit. Like,
and
there's just no point.
JJ didn't do that either. Let's put that out there. Like, the only reason that there's a notion out there that JJ didn't like TROS or TLJ is because it was in the leaks, and those massive, leaks and that came out right, after TROS's release. Like, it was in there that he apparently hated TLJ and he was upset about the decision.
Yeah, I mean, he made comments essentially like, hey, I think he got a little too meta here and there, but ultimately I like where it went. I applaud him for the risks, and there's really nothing he did that we can't undo.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I think first off, there is still a possibility out there that Ryan makes Star Wars movies in the future. So there's a 0% chance that he was going to be on the Oscars.
Did we make a bet on this yet and write it down?
I don't think we have, but I mean, I'm
okay. Well, write this down, or at least in your head, if you don't do it for real. Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen. If there's a percentage, would you just say flat 0?
No, but it's not remotely approaching 50.
So you're like 15%.
Yeah, 25.
25. See, like, that's kind of where I'm hovering now, is like the 25 to 35% range. Just because, well, first off, there's a 0% chance that he is the first on the docket for returning films, because
that would literally be.
That would almost be like franchise suicide at that point.
I was going to say.
Yeah, like if you do
that's
that.
definitely some form of suicide. Yeah. There's no doubt about it.
Like if Bob decides to do that, that's the moment that Bob's like, I want to.
Well, yeah, then we know
Star
he truly
Wars.
is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Like so there's a 0% chance that Ryan's the first one back on the silver screen. That being said, he's busy now. Like, this motherfucker is working on Knives Out 2. You probably got a 2-year turnaround time.
Started his own fucking
on
franchise. I mean, essentially George Lucas the motherfucker, but obviously didn't have as much control.
Yeah, so
in the money.
I mean, he's busy. He's a busy man, and he now has the ability to say. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't have the ability to say it to fucking Lucasfilm or Disney, but like he has the ability to say, like, I want to work on this. I'll work on this at a different time. But I still think that there is a possibility that he makes Star Wars movies in whatever, 2026, 2028.
Yeah, I'd want, you know who would I want to do a Star Wars movie? James Gunn.
Dude, Gunn, after seeing Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
100%.
I was
that first one, dude, I was like, this is essentially Marvel Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. I was like, man, this is just like their version of Star Wars. This is fucking perfect. Like, this guy should make a Star Wars movie. Like, the one guy that I had always said from the beginning, before they even announced the directors for the new movies, I always wanted Matthew Vaughn to do one. Matthew Vaughn, Matt is the guy behind Kingsman, but before Kingsman, he did X-Men First Class, which I thought was
he did some
stellar.
Marvel stuff, but like the Sony shit or the Fox stuff.
Yeah, let's look up. I mean, like, this guy makes good action flicks, and like,
no, I know he definitely did First Class.
Yeah, he did First Class. He did He wrote First Class and directed First Class. He's only got 7 director credits. He directed Kick-Ass, Kingsman.
Isn't he doing Batman, the new Batman with Pattinson?
No, he is not doing that one. I don't remember who's doing that one. Oh, it's let me see. I think the guy's name is Matthew, but it's not Matthew Vaughn. It's Matthew something else. It is Matt Reeves. Matthew Reeves. There you go.
I never said I'm a DC expert.
Yeah, but I thought that he would be a good director for Star Wars just because he does good action set pieces. And if you've ever seen a Kingsman movie, if you want to see entertaining action set pieces, just go watch either of those 2 movies. They're fucking out there and fantastic.
Yeah, they're legit. I'm a big Kingsman fan. I love like the end of the second one. The first one I thought was better, but the second one,
and all those fucking heads were exploding.
Yeah, where Homeboy fucking sacrifices himself to West Virginia.
Yeah,
love that.
I mean, it's sick. So, yeah, I mean, I really do hope that Rian comes back and directs Star Wars in the future. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he was the first one back up in 2023.
Oh, me neither,
but
we're normal on this. I mean, I will give myself a little bit of normalcy here and there, and I'm definitely not in the loony bin on The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Or just Rian in general. Like, I mean, there's some people out there that think he's a bozo from start to finish, and he shouldn't even be doing what he's doing. It's like, all right, well, he just wrote a movie by himself and made it and made a ton of money for the budget, and he's going to get a franchise out of it.
Yeah, got nominated for an Oscar. I mean,
is this like some sort of Hollywood deep state shit?
Yeah, like, is he an industry plant? Like, what do you think's going on here?
What the fuck?
But no, man.
But it ain't gonna happen, man. He's done. I think they've already terminated the deal. They just don't want to talk about it yet.
Yeah, they have to. That would be
they need to save face, man. I mean, think about all the PR hits Disney Star Wars has taken.
Oh yeah, dude. There is.
I mean, honestly, since post TFA, it's insane to think about this at this point.
Yeah.
Because like you and I, at that point in time, I think our expectations were kind of blown away. I mean, at least me, I went into TFA like, okay, well, I'm fucking glad this shit's back, but I have PTSD from the prequels. I can't trust Star Wars to be good anymore. When it is like, fucking A.
Yeah, here we are.
We've got potential. So, the buzz was back. All right, Star Wars, shit. Yeah, it was a little like A New Hope, but fuck. I mean, at least the normal people get it. Like, all you racists, I can't help you.
Yeah.
or women haters. I mean, fuck. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but I was excited about Star Wars. I was like, fucking A, I liked the direction. This could go good. And...
Dude, but then, like, you followed that up with Rogue, and people...
Right?
Like,
oh my God, I forgot about that. It's like
you follow that up with Rogue, and people were like, "Holy shit!"
It really is.
Like,
I mean, TLJ is it's like fucking like the demarcation line or whatever. That's it. It's like once that hit,
bing,
it's over.
Yeah, because it wasn't like, I don't know why people forget about Rogue, but they're like, yeah, after TFA it went to shit. I was like, not really. Rogue One was another $1 billion movie that came out the next year.
Yeah, you're right.
There
I mean,
are
a lot of people will say that is the fundamentally best Disney Star Wars movie.
Yeah, and look, I can't. I'll say it's TFA, but I legitimately don't have an argument with people who say that Rogue One is the best.
If it had another 30 seconds of Vader, it would be the best Star Wars movie of all time.
Yeah.
Period.
Dude, just like that movie
I challenge
was
anyone
so
to tell me if there was an hour and a half long Darth Vader film that it would not be the best Star Wars movie ever.
Oh, it's no question about it.
Wouldn't even be close.
Like,
all you Empire lovers, it'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Face fuck Empire.
I mean, it would, yeah. So it's just, they couldn't have done it off the back of like, look, TROS came out, whatever, made $1 billion, And
let's just say they need a few more Mandalorians to draw.
Yeah. Like there's no
before Rian Johnson can come back.
Yeah, there's no way. Well, also they couldn't have announced it after the release of TROS. They couldn't have been like, TROS is out and we have terminated Ryan's deal.
They can't announce him coming. I mean, he's almost like Chernobyl for Star Wars.
It's weird, dude.
Where he's radioactive, and they almost just have to let it all the particles die down.
Yeah, I mean,
naturally.
They may have to let him make these movies under a different name. They're going to announce the movie. They'll be like, all right, director Brian Ronson.
It's a trilogy, and everyone just fucking loves it. They watch all 3 movies, and at the end of the last movie, literally before the credits roll, he goes, "Tricked you motherfuckers, eat a dick," and he's like sitting there fucking jerking off on our faces. Yeah, I would love that.
It's just like they do interviews with the director and nobody knows who it is. It's just like they have like the black.
I fucking fooled all you haters. Dude, you love me now.
That may be what they have to do. It's almost like a fucking author using a pen name. Like they're just going to come up with a name for Rian Johnson to direct these films.
He's going to be ghostwriting the best Star Wars movies of all time. Yeah. And people are going to be like, oh, this so-and-so,
this guy, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's a genius. Oh, my goodness. It has to be George Lucas. George Lucas is back. I knew it. We told you he was coming back. We told you. Mike Zero told us all. Right? And then, Johnson just comes out and he's naked there talking through his ass like fucking Ace Ventura.
That would be perfect.
That'd be funny as shit,
But, I mean...
Well, we deal in reality, though. Oh, boom! My payment just came through from Comixology. That means my shit's been charged.
Kylo Ren, number 3 is here.
$3.99.
There we go. But speaking of George Lucas coming back to Star Wars, like Matt was very expertly doing at the end of that last segment, we do have our final piece.
Oh, yeah, and before we get into this, damn it, Greg, come on, man. I hope you're playing around on Facebook, buddy. Like this article is not meant to beat you up.
What
all right,
yeah, I saw Greg sent through something to me on this too, or on like the Lucas thing.
This wasn't meant to yell at you. I mean, honestly, there other people have been mentioning this, and I finally was like, all right, I guess if they wanted us to talk about it, we'll fucking talk about it. So here we go. But we're talking about this rumor that's been floating around, and honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, I'm not even gonna post this, and that's what I was kind of telling Greg.
Yeah,
and Greg, but like I said, I'm not yelling at you. See the qualifying paragraph. Are you a title reader only, Greg? Don't be a title reader. Read the shit, because I say, by the way, we love that shit, so don't stop. This isn't me yelling at you all. Got that? Because some Star Wars outlets have no shame when it comes to clickbait.
Yeah.
We're not there yet. We're not big enough to do clickbait.
Not
we need more clickbait, but I'm not going to do it, especially with this shit. But anyways, so a bunch of people are jumping on the shit. George Lucas is coming back to Star Wars, in particular Cassian Andor. And immediately you should be rolling your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay? This would never fucking happen. Ever.
I mean, let's just put this out there on Front Street. Like, George hates Disney. Like,
do you all forget Bob Iger's book tour, where he essentially peddled books off of telling tales of how he owned George Lucas in the deal, essentially?
Yeah.
Like that was the tone of his story.
That was literally less than a year ago.
Made him sign this so he couldn't talk shit to us. We tricked him into thinking we'd do his scripts. We just fucking paid him. And we're like, yeah, fuck you. I mean, that's what he was saying. He was telling George Lucas stories and placing himself as like, I got this dude. Like, I fucking made him do this. Essentially, George was my bitch. George can't say shit about Disney Star Wars because I fucking did it.
But, yeah, so, like, George loves, I will say this, George loves the filmmakers. Like, George will never hold a grudge against the filmmaker.
I'm not saying
for
he's
Disney
not going to
Star
fucking
Wars.
show up and we're going to see him behind the scenes stroking Baby Yoda again on set. I mean, that's not what I'm saying, but he's not going to direct something.
No, yeah, because there would be a 0% chance he would be able to work with Bob Iger if it is true and that Bob Iger has the level of, scrutiny that he has over the Star Wars projects that Disney produces.
I think George outwardly doesn't look this way, but anyone that is as powerful and successful as he is, he's got a pride to him where he is not going to go and work for the dude that bought the shit that he created from his own fucking mind.
Yeah, and there's a 0%, because once George got that check and he cashed it, he mentally knew that was it, that there was nothing that he could do with it anymore. He let it go, and the amount that we see him now, like Matt said, behind the scenes on Mando, doing a little bit of helping there on Solo when he was hanging out with his buddy Ron Howard, that type of shit, that's all you're gonna get. And so the people out there who are like, George is coming back, George is, rumors out there that George
skipped the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, he didn't even go to the premiere.
I don't think that's just him being forgetful. I think that was a conscious decision to essentially say, fuck you guys, I'm not going to this supposed closeout of the shit I started in 1977.
Yeah. I mean, his wife literally had to convince him to go to the premiere of TFA. I don't think he was at the premiere of TLJ either.
Right. Did he show up for Galaxy's Edge, though?
He was at Galaxy's Edge because
right?
they interviewed him. It was him, Mark, and Harrison, I believe.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there. Maybe because it wasn't directly associated with the movie and he could actually see a life-size version of the Falcon again. I don't know, but
yeah,
they did get him out for that. But in terms of the movies, he's been off limits. Fuck off.
So, and kind of the thesis of this whole piece that Matt wrote is that all this shit that's out there from other outlets and from bloggers and from people on Instagram and social media, there is not any substantiation behind this, and it's literally there just to fucking trick you, to clickbait.
I mean, here's the deal. That I think it was the one Greg sent us.
We got this.
You read the title, basically says this is a done deal. Then you read the first sentence and it says, "Oh yeah, by the way, this is a huge rumor." Probably not even true. That is clickbait 101 bullshit. That stuff is vomit. Am I completely above clickbait? Absolutely not. If I can figure out a way to fuck over a title to get some of you assholes to click on it, maybe, then why not? But I'm not gonna do that type of shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Lead with rumor at least on the post. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You sit there and in the post title, this is happening, and then immediately, no, it's probably not. It's a wild rumor.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what we're gonna have to deal with now for the next 3 years, 2 years until new Star Wars movies.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Projects
so we might as well
getting...
just start fucking doing it and pretend that we're all this almighty Star Wars duo.
Yeah, because
I'm pretty sure these days the only way to get an audience on YouTube is to just throw whatever out there and see if something sticks, and it doesn't even matter if anything sticks. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's Zero's game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you go back and look at some of his fucking video titles from before TROS, it's laughable.
Yeah, the dude is just
and it's mind-blowing that he has a very large following. I mean, more power to him.
I mean, it's the Mike Zero's
it's pure fiction. I don't know. I guess people just like bullshit.
Mike Zero's greatest asset is his imagination, because that's where all of his shit comes from.
It's not even some of it's not even hard though. I mean, I could come up with something I know people would click on tomorrow. Hey, yeah, Vader was sucking some dude's dick.
It's easy to come up with bullshit, especially in Star Wars land where bullshit oftentimes comes true. I mean, it's just, and to kind of bring this to if there are people out there who still believe that there is credence to this George rumor, Clayton Sandell, a guy we talked about last week as being literally the insider in Star Wars land when it comes to big news outlets, ABC, works for ABC, is a huge Star Wars fan and knows the people in the Star Wars rooms. says,
Yeah, he said he bothered actual sources.
Yeah,
Like he was embarrassed to go fact check this.
He says, fact check, no, George Lucas is not returning to write/produce/direct the Cassian Andor series for Disney+. Yes, I'm embarrassed to say I checked into and bothered actual sources. This has been Friday's edition of debunking ridiculous Star Wars clickbait rumors, as you were. So, I mean, look, like Matt said, we have never been, like, even when we were still on EB, like, we were never a clickbait factory. We never put out bullshit articles.
But we'll do it if that's
like,
what everyone wants. Fuck it.
Yeah, like, we try to give you as accurate of information as we can based off of at least sources that we trust, whether it be from Star Wars Leaks or MSW or
which
stuff
is
like
funny
that.
at this
Like,
point. I mean, honestly, one of the main reasons I didn't initially run with this story, dude, is because it wasn't on Star Wars Leaks on Reddit.
Yeah.
Like, that's how much credence I give to that shit now because of how many things have hit.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you have a track record like they do, and granted, like, we're cherry picking the shit that's right, so, like, you could probably go through Star Wars Room or Leaks and see a bunch of shit that's wrong.
Dude, at this point, to me, it's just like, it's essentially Star Wars news lead.
Yeah.
Reddit.
But, I mean, look.
Oh, they got the full fucking Duel of Fate script up there last week.
Oh, what was it, the second draft, or which draft was it?
Oh, they posted it 3 days ago. Full Star Wars Duel of Fate script, all 128 pages.
I mean, at that point, though, we've already kind of gone over the whole
Oh,
thing.
I know. I was just thinking, like, if we wanted to get really nuts, we would reenact the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. We just do different voices.
Like
and
a full just 2.5, 3 hour fucking table read.
Just do, I'll do,
yeah,
like,
dude.
somebody do
With,
Ray's, like,
right,
British
like, yeah,
accent.
we each pick which characters we want. Oh, you can be Ray, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, and you'd have to be like, okay, let's go.
no, Poe. We can't go. You caught the Falcon on fire. Why?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, we could do it.
Yeah,
128 pages is short, though. It's usually you average like a minute per page. That's how you break out a script.
Yeah,
So it's been like
it's out there. It's
2
out there.
2
Fucking
hours and 8
crawl, all of it. We could read the actual setup too, like so people could
scene
visualize.
setting. Yeah.
Yeah. Exterior, space, a rich tapestry of stars reaching beyond all we know.
Oh my gosh.
Interior, quad, orbital ring, docking bay, day.
Matt's reading it right now. He's got it open. He's ready to
I
go.
do. Hell yeah. Oh, here's Rose. BB-8, you in?
Oh, man.
BB-8 beeps affirmative. Rose looks up through the broken roof at the orbital ring in the sky above. Star destroyers protrude from it like spikes on a punk bracelet. I need eyes on the checkpoint. Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
I mean,
There we
it's
go.
there.
We could do the whole thing.
I probably just downloaded a fucking virus and I'll die, but I got the script that means nothing.
Yeah, but all right, people. I hope that you.
You know what? I'm proud of it. I don't know if it was one of our fans or someone I saw just on Star Wars social media, but someone finally, as we've been putting out there, they're like, hey, motherfuckers, yeah. Say what you will about Duel of Fates, love it or hate it, but will you guys just all please remember that this would have been completely nuked because of Carrie Fisher?
Yeah, like literally.
One thing we all have to remember here is like that thing, as cool as it may have sounded and how it may have flowed better with the overall trilogy, it was never going to happen.
Yeah, like literally would have had to been rewritten the whole way. That's why he quit. Like, I don't know how many times we have to say it. This motherfucker quit. Colin quit the trilogy because he would have had to rewrite the whole thing.
A difference, creative differences, or he got fired, but I'm pretty sure he kind of led that discussion.
Yeah, he was like, hi, I have to rewrite it again? All right, I will be exiting this franchise.
See you later. I'll go back to my stupid-ass Jurassic shit.
Yeah, I'll go back to Jurassic World.
And I like
3.
Jurassic, but that second one was dumb.
That was so
Right?
motherfucking
Like
bad.
that second was it Jurassic World Evolution? That was,
It was
fucking
shit.
stupid.
Fallen Kingdom. That's what it was.
Yeah, there
Jurassic
you go.
World. Fallen Kingdom. It was so bad. Like, I was pumped to see it, and my girlfriend went with me, and I came out of that movie. I was like, this fucking sucked. Like, it was so bad.
Yeah, it's not good whatsoever.
No. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of our George Lucas is not coming back PSA for all of you out there who think he is. Like, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
not
and
coming
a
back.
little lesson on Clickbait 101. So
Yeah.
once we start doing Clickbait, I don't want to hear anyone talking shit.
Yeah, you can call us out on it too. Just be like, it's clickbait. He's like, yeah, bitch, we told you we were gonna start doing it.
Yeah, listen, Nick's like, yeah, bitch, eat it.
We gotta do it.
If
we
this is
have
what
to.
you want, we will make shit up. Trust me. Remember, Nick was going to be a fantasy writer at one
Yeah,
time and
I
an
can-
animator.
I can make
Now he slangs ads that you probably fucking try to close and block.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm selling shit to you now. But
See what happens as we get older? You just fucking sell out for the buck.
oh yeah, you settle in.
Give up all your dreams just to make some cash.
Dreams go away very quickly.
Yeah, fuck being creative. Let's
But-
work our 8 to 7.
I mean, the creativity is saved for those who are within the toy photography community and who make
That's
the
right.
top
That's
5
right.
Star
That is
Wars
right.
artists of the week.
Yeah, so as we move into everyone's favorite segment, at least those of you that get called out on it. Sorry again, Spencer and Greg.
Oh man.
Please don't feel bad. You're one of our most talked about personalities on the show. You're part of the Star Wars time asshole pack, if you will. And that is it's like a ring of honor almost to be some of the inaugural members in that sphincter. All right, man. So this is how we do it. This is how we close the show. If you're new here, if you're just coming in, maybe you were a new candidate to be chosen this week and you've never listened to the Star Wars Time Show, at least the prime time version where we do the top 5 Star Wars fan artist features of the week, which is based on all of you, hopefully, hashtagging Star Wars Time Show and tagging the account at Star Wars Time Show on Instagram with your Star Wars whatever. Art, cosplay, fecal matter designs. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's probably mostly toy photography, but we love it all.
We do.
We like creative Star Wars fans just like we want to be creative Star Wars fans. We haven't quite figured out the magic to it yet, but we're trying. We're at least dipshits that do a podcast every week that more and more people are listening to, so maybe we do know something about Star Wars after all. So anyways, I lined him up this week, and Nick knocked him down. He breaks hearts every week at this point.
It's tough. Like
Crushing souls. He is the destroyer of dreams.
for all of 2019, I could basically go through this and be like, oh well, nobody's going to be hurt by these decisions, and now I know
The
that
punisher of prayers.
yeah, like now I know that there are at least 2 loyal fans out there who literally just beat themselves up every week that they don't get in the top 5.
Yeah, I
And,
mean they have a weekly pity party on their Instagram stories and tag us in it, and because everyone keeps resharing it, it kind of turns into an Inception clusterfuck.
it is. It's,
Woe is us over the top 5. If we knew where Nick lived, we'd probably slit his throat.
they would throw bricks through my window. I wouldn't even be bricks. It would be little mini figures. I'd be getting.
I mean, knowing Greg, that motherfucker, he'd probably bring some sort of weapon he fashioned in his backyard
Greg,
or a blowtorch.
I mean, the people who live in Australia are very crafty, and I'm sure that Greg knows how to use a boomerang well, and he may sling it right at my
damn
head.
Skippy. I mean, that guy at this point in time has almost built, I think, a full replica of Mos Eisley on his back porch.
Yeah, I've seen the images and all the shots.
He's got
of
his
guy,
Dio
man.
shit
Like,
going.
He's crazy.
Oh, we had
dude.
a Dio death today. Our buddy Everything. I mean, remember we talked about how he disappeared for a little bit because he was building a Dio?
Yeah.
Well, his whole fucking Dio basically split in half somehow.
Oh.
And that's why I don't fucking do arts and crafts. Especially not with this fucking hobby that only exists to drive us nuts. I know, yeah, we eventually we get that shot and we're like, oh yeah, this is why I do this thing. I mean, this hobby, toy photography, Nick, has almost become like, it's almost like golf if you're in the golf, where you know you're probably going to fucking hate it while you're doing it, but you have that one good hole or whatever, and it justifies it all.
Yeah.
Toy photography is the same way. You have to plan for a shoot. You have to lug all your shit up. I mean, that to me is the worst, is just bringing all the shit up. Like, oh, do I need this? Do I need this? And before you know it, you've got a crate of fucking 30 figures. And you know you're not going to shoot all 30, but you still feel like you have to bring all 30 with you. So you're already starting in a bad mental state. And then the fucking wind will start. And then the little cocksuckers won't do what you're trying to get them to do with your mind as if they were real and they could read your fucking mind. And before you know it, you're sitting out there cursing your life. Okay? Potentially threatening relationships with your friends, significant others, your offspring, if you will. I mean, I don't even want to fathom the damage I've done to my little kid during my toy photography sessions where things don't quite go my way.
Matt's child can never look at toys the same way again. Like, she just
Probably
thinks of
not.
them
Like,
as
or possibly even cameras.
little
at this point in
devices
time.
of anger. That's all
It's
she
like,
sees.
yeah, when she sees the camera come out, she's like, "Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Like, is he gonna go nuts today, or is he gonna have a good time with this hobby of his?"
Daddy's mad. Look, man, I'm looking at your feed right now. You have a shot that's over 1,000 likes. Look at that.
Yeah, how about that? Isn't that fucking something?
Yeah.
I forgot it. Yeah, I was gonna mention that because that is the first time in my 4 years of doing this I've had a shot break a G.
Look at that, my friend.
And honestly, that is a shot I considered deleting at one point in time because I was like, this is pretty fucking basic.
Hey, man, you never know.
It is. It's fucking Ezra standing there with a dopey helmet on, standing like a dope,
No, dude.
with Kanan standing there like a dope, and people loved it.
It's again, nobody knows the
IG
algo.
essentially gave it a reach around. I mean, IG, the reach on that thing reached 13,000.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Maybe somebody from fucking Instagram started listening to this podcast, like, and they may be throwing you some love because you got 700 plus likes right behind it.
Oh,
too.
hey man, I try not to do too much self promotion on this, but let's get into it. Things have been looking up for Haywood Pop for some reason. I don't know if it's because I put the stupid swipe to help me out plea,
Yeah.
or the excessive annoying tagging that's probably lost a couple followers too. But something in 2020, Star Wars shots, I can tell you right now, anything non-Star Wars is not going to do what my current Star Wars stuff is doing. And it's great because some people are like, oh man, Manny Bothans came back online today and shot me a DM. He's like, damn, dude, your skills have really leveled up. And I'm like, man, I guess I should edit faster. Because I'm being dead serious. A lot of the shots I've been sharing that have, like, the 1,000 shot, took that last May.
Bro.
Last fucking May.
I don't know if I need to, like, call Heather and be like, Heather, whenever Matt finishes a shoot, you need to lock him in a basement and just make him edit this shit.
Well, no, you're right. Here's the deal. So this is what I've been doing because, again, I've completely ruined this hobby for myself. Completely. It's like it's almost a job at this point. But I do that with everything. I mean, this is just me. I'm sure most of you out there are like, yeah, you suck, dude. Whatever. What's wrong with you? It's a fucking hobby, and you're taking pictures of toys. But I turn into a big production. It becomes work. But I have committed to start ripping through that backlog of shots to edit, and I can say, let me open up my iPad here because this is where I do all my editing because I refuse to sit at a damn computer, and yes, that's why I will never learn proper Photoshop. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is great radio. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 shots left.
26. Okay.
26, with the oldest one being from October and the most current being from last week.
All right.
So this is what's going to happen with the way I am. I'm already starting to feel it because here's what's starting to happen. They're looking up on IG. My growth is going up. I'm probably going to make the jump from 4,000 to 5,000 quicker than I've ever made a century jump like that. Or more than a century jump.
Yeah,
I mean,
millennial
jump.
Millennium jump.
Millennial jump. See, Nick's the smart one here. Which now has got me like, well, is it because I've been sharing in the morning before 9 and then also doing the Toy Pop circle jerk? Or or what? So if that's the case, that means I need 2 shots a day. So I got to start shooting more toys, more shoots. And that's what it turns into in my head, essentially.
Yeah.
That's how you end up hating a hobby. That was kind of the moral of this tangent.
Oh, man. But look.
But I think this started because of Jesse's busted ass diorama, right?
Yeah, it did. I mean, like.
But it just all plays into the conundrum of being a toy photographer. Like that shit. Same things happened to me. I haven't wanted to say it because I'm embarrassed, and I spent like $400 for this dio. But my Smuggler's Retreat, I've dented the fucking shit out of that thing, all from doing shoots.
Oh my!
So I feel for you, Jesse. I get it, man. This shit is brutal. This hobby is meant to test your soul, your sanity, every fiber of your body.
Oh, man.
But keep at it, everyone, because you can make it on the Star Wars Time Show during the top 5. So let's get into it, buddy.
I will say, before we get into the top 5, one quick thing. I got I don't know if you did too, but I got a care package in from our good buddy, Work More or Less, a.k.a. Jason, last week. It was after we went last week. I got the care package in.
Oh, hell yeah, yeah. I got one a few weeks back, and you got that slick pin, and I'm glad you mentioned that. Work More or Less. Guess who is going to be our first interview of 2020?
First interview of 2020. Could it be Jason himself?
It is.
There
Mr.
we go.
Work More or Less, Jason Young, will be doing the Star Wars Time Show with yours truly. We're going to record later this week, hopefully. And probably drop the episode next week. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Monday drop. Who knows? It depends when Jason and I get it done. But that should be fun. Again, I know you've probably heard him on the Toy Photocast where they just talk about the toy stuff. And we will be talking about some of his toy stuff. But over here, we're going to learn more about him as a Star Wars fan and how that has related to his profession as a designer and a toy photographer. So
Yeah. So...
Happy to announce that. I mean, as we pledge, we want to try to do at least an interview a month in 2020. We already fucked that with January, but no one ever said we are perfect. Right? That's why we are the leader of the pack of assholes, right? Because we are the 2 lead sphincters. But let's do it, man. I've kind of gone a little bit of a tangent to kick off this week's top 5, but hey, why not?
Here we are.
We got some good ones.
Top 5 this week. And yes, you are correct, Matt. We have a ton of good ones in here this week. Kicking off the top 5, we have at Uncanny Figs. This is definitely an account that we've featured before. Cracking the top 5 with an absolutely stellar I don't even know if it's a scene recreation, but it does look like a movie still, as Matt put in the caption. A shot of TROS Kylo inside of his chamber, right? And just like the posing, the lightsaber.
So I can't tell if this is what we'd call a digirama, where the background is digital, physically on a TV screen, computer monitor, whatever. Or if he composited Kylo in, either doing green screen or just white background, cut him out and pasted him on this. But either way, he matched the lighting, or she, in a way that just makes it look real. I mean, that's the beauty of Hot Toys too. But just the work here and the way the figure was blended with the background is, 2 thumbs up.
Oh yeah, and just like the little details that Uncanny Figs has in here, like the particle effects at right near the lightsaber hilt for Kylo is insane. The way that the cape is flared out is perfect for that stance. Just the little details of this shot really make it pop. And I mean,
I'm still hoping I couldn't buy this Kylo because it's essentially the same one as the TROS outside the cracked helmet, which I'm sure I could find on fucking eBay from some asshole. I don't know if I told you, but I think I did. I built a custom 112 Joker based on Joaquin's character.
Yes, I do remember that.
And the way I was able to do it was there's literally people on eBay that buy figures and break them into parts to sell the parts.
I mean, that is not surprising.
So I'm sure I could track down this helmet, unless it's the new magnet system, that head that they have on the mall.
Okay.
I could probably use it. But what I'm waiting for and I'm hoping they do is a 1/6 scale Ben Solo.
Ben Solo with the good boy sweater.
Fuck yeah,
Oh, yeah.
healed face. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that would be a
The
good
Skywalker saber. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that'd be a good move. I agree. So yes, Uncanny Figs with an absolutely beautiful shot here of TROS Kylo in his chamber. Excellent job, sir.
Oh yeah, Uncanny does a lot of good stuff with 1/6 scale. Check out the page.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of good
beautiful.
stuff.
I mean, it's not just Star Wars either. You got Marvel, you got DC, you got a lot of different focuses in there. So make sure to check them out. Next up is one of the key figures, one of the Rushmores, as I kind of dubbed him in the comments.
Yeah, this shit's fucking. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
wait till you see this next one I'm gonna share from Papa, maybe this week or coming up. I mean, fucking A.
Yeah.
The dude, the way the guy thinks is just fantastic.
that is one thing about our top 5 entry here at Papa_Palpatine_photography. You know who he is. You don't need me to tell you.
Triple P.
Yeah, Triple P. He's been here since, the early days of the top 5, and he's stayed all the way through. And it's for shots like this. This guy, Anthony, has a mind for toy photography, for concepting that just takes his shots to the next level. And this is an example where you have Vader on one side, Emperor Palpatine on the other side, in the throne room on the Death Star, and there's just fucking lightning going between both of them. Just going at it. And I love his caption. He says, "How do you like my improvements on my new suit, my old master?" So it's basically you can't
perfect.
just fucking shock me anymore.
Yeah.
I can take this shit and I can throw it right back at
Oh
you.
yeah, because that would have always been Palpatine's trump over Vader. I mean, regardless of how powerful Vader was physically, Palpatine could have easily taken him out with his lightning.
It's like, bro,
Vader had no defense.
you're 85% electronic. All I have to do is
done. I
shock
mean,
you.
let's face it, it's what killed him in the end.
Yeah.
That's why he died. It wasn't because Luke chopped his hand off. It's because the Emperor's shit fucking fried his life support.
Yeah, he couldn't breathe anymore. So, I mean, this shot, there's just so many good things about this shot from the post-processing and the after.
Speaking of Vader's life support in the comics again, sorry, real quick. I think it was in this most recent run, not the one we just talked about, the 2020, but the one that wrapped up, I think, in 2019. I forget the exact scenario, but the motherfucker... Oh, it was he asked Tarkin to hunt him.
What? Just as an exercise?
Yes.
Okay.
And whatever. And Tarkin, I guess, he's like a master hunter. It's a fantastic comic. It really is. But Vader literally at one point, because he realized they were able to track him based on his breathing, he fucking self-disables his life support long enough to keep building his rage, but so he could sneak into the camp and waste people.
Oh my god. What the
That's what I mean. Vader in comics is my Vader.
It's
that is my god.
It's the Vader that we should have seen.
It's the Vader we are owed. I mean, it is. Fuck, hey Disney, quit worrying about what Star Wars movies you need to make. Make Darth Vader number 1, Darth Vader number 2, Darth Vader number 3. Take a few years off and then make 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I just don't understand how that's not the clearest fucking course of action.
And you can start right from the end of ROTS, take it all the way up to A New Hope, and then the next movies can be the gap between A New Hope and Empire, the gap between Empire and Jedi, and there we go.
Yeah, it's perfect. The perfect.
I'll even take 5 movies. I don't even need 6.
Yeah, I don't care how many there are. The number doesn't matter. It's just that they exist.
I would take 1. I mean, I really would. I would consider cutting off a testicle for 1 Darth Vader movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's a freebie, Disney.
And I think Bob Iger's that fucked up in the head that he would offer me that.
I think he might take that deal as well. But
anyway, back to Papa Palpatine here. This shot is just fucking godly.
Yeah.
I mean, the background. This dude must have 55,000 sets from Nova Revol now. I think he's getting bankrolled from Big Bad Toy Store because of his following and excellence in photography.
Yeah.
Because I think he had behind the scenes on this. I mean, there's literally my thumbs are hurting just thinking about all the fucking sets he had to build with these finger destroyers.
Dude,
but it pays off. I mean, that lighting on the floor and the walls is excellent.
Yeah, dude. You can go to Papa's feed and kind of scroll through the behind the scenes, and it's a very, very big diode that I don't want to say very big, but it's a decent sized diode that he's using for this setup, and it looks fucking fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, Papa Palpatine photography is always, the best of the best when it comes to toy photography, especially in the Star Wars realm. And if you like mashups between Alien and Predator and all these different, Marvel, different franchises, just go give this guy a follow. I mean,
yeah, you might as well grab his brother too. Remember the Clone Troopers, because I mean, he's right there with him.
Yeah, both of them are fantastic photographers. So, yeah, Papa Palpatine photography, Papa_Palpatine _ photography on Instagram. Always a good follow. Always a good top fiver. Next up,
and he is a captain in the Fandom Menace.
Yeah, he is. He's got that badge happily displayed, and you know what, Papa, we love you for it, buddy.
He's excited though. Clone Wars is coming back.
Clone Wars,
He's
I mean,
excited.
that's his shit. Like he
let us know he's excited.
Yeah. So this is how fucked up the Star Wars Time feed has become, everybody. I want to put this out there that the photo that we are about to describe to you and that you will see if you're following along on the post on StarWarsTime.net. This is the most liked image ever on the Star Wars Time feed, period, bar none. Like, we had previous, I mean, like, I'm happy that these keep coming up. I think it's like 4 of the last 6 weeks we've had the highest liked image featured in our top 5. But fucking this week, the top 5, there is a top 5 entry by @artz ARTZ _of_J JAY on Instagram.
And this is his first top 5, but it's also a fairly brand new find for me.
Yeah,
the one that does essentially, I go out and do the talent scouting. Nick's the one that picks the winners.
Yeah, Matt finds the talent.
But I found this dude and instantly featured a shot, and then he noticed and then started tagging us, and then we get this little gem.
This is so insane. So the highest number of likes, and I'm not like, Jay is a new account, Arts of Jay. 395 followers, only 25 posts. The highest number of likes that he has on any individual post on his own feed, 736. The number of likes on this post here, 2,500 on the Star Wars Time feed. Hey. And it is an image of, for some reason.
And again, we're not sitting here like, oh, we got the like. No, that's for the artist.
Yeah,
but that shows you that you get featured on Star Wars Time Show, even the account. Who the fuck knows who's going to see your profile?
Yeah, your juice, the juice can really flow if the algo finds you.
I mean, I did something with the fucking algo that day.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking crazy because for some reason, Jay, his muse, somebody that's featured prominently in his photography, is Kermit the Frog.
Right. So this shot, let's set it up. I mean, it's essentially, we're talking about, not because it's Kermit, there's First Order Stormtroopers here, but they're participating in a reenactment of Negan's beatdown of Glenn or Abraham's head in The Walking Dead. And the person doing the beating down is one Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, so Kermit just has Lucille the bat wrapped in fucking barbed wire, and he has there's
fucking giblets and everything.
He's got a decapitated, crushed stormtrooper head right under the bat, body on the ground, and then 2 other stormtroopers with their hands tied behind their back right in the background.
I don't know who's more fucked up, like Arts of J for creating this, or me for honestly laughing at it and thinking that it's just hilarious. I would want to hang this on my wall.
It's so fucked up, dude.
It is. It's really fucked up, but that's the charm of it.
I know. That's what caught my eye.
Look how happy Kermit. I've never seen Kermit the Frog more happy than beating the brains out of a First Order stormtrooper.
It is. It's nuts, dude. And like, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this and like, I didn't even notice the likes. Like, because when I go through the feed, all I'm doing is like, I'm looking at the picture. I'm just opening up the ones that I think
There's
look
even
cool.
a lot of comments on it.
Dude, there's 2,500 likes. There's 34 comments. Like, this is a very high interaction post for and it's unlike anything we've ever posted for. Obviously, we've posted mashups, we've posted crossovers, we've posted.
We even got commenters like making jokes and shit.
Yeah,
like so it must have went somewhat IG viral.
Yeah, like this picked up at a speed that I didn't anticipate, could never have anticipated. Like, it's nuts. So
it's fantastic. I mean, Arts of J deserves to have this many followers.
Yeah, I mean, let's.
I mean, screw us getting who cares about the likes on ours? I mean, those likes need to be on his.
Yes.
There's nothing we can do. That's how IG rolls. But hopefully, people were reading the credit, following it through to Arts, and giving him a follow. And if you didn't and you're listening now, shame on you. Go do it immediately.
Yes, and in every top 5 post I put out there, I tag the artists. In every top 5 Instagram share that we do, I tag the artists. Make sure you are following these people because it's fantastic, and I'm glad that we were able to get some exposure for Arts of J via this post. But like, take some of those likes and apply them to his page, because the guy is an absolute like mad genius when it comes to this toy photography shit.
Oh boy, he just dropped another one 5 minutes ago.
I see it. I mean, it's Kermit the Frog looking like he's about to commit suicide with a fucking
holy shit.
It's just so deranged, man.
Oh my god.
And it like
that one's going to be featured.
It's just so crazy. Arts of J, ARTZ_of_J on Instagram. Give this guy a follow. Give his posts a like. I mean, it is well worth a follow, this guy here. So excellent job. All right. Next up on the top 5, we have a returning top 5 member and a huge fan of the show, and we are a huge fan of him. This is our friend True Perry, and what he has is like, this is kind of a surreal shot for me, because I looked at this and I was like, oh, this isn't even a toy. Like, this is one of those shots where like it doesn't even look like a toy. Like, it transcends toy. And what we have is an image of basically Han Solo in his, his kind of Hoth jacket, except it's not white, it's brown. And he's just walking through the snow with his blaster pistol drawn. And it's just one of those shots that, like, whoa, kind of catches your eye. The environment that True Perry shot this image in, the way that he has Han posed, just kind of the look, the whole thing. This is
just aces. I mean, when I see shots like this, it just really makes me wish I could maybe sometimes tone shit down a bit and just get back to how I first started doing this hobby. I mean, albeit it was with Funko Pops, but just going out in nature and plopping the motherfucker down and seeing what you can get. Because, I mean, that's what this shot, I assume, is. It's probably just out in his yard or maybe somewhere around town. I believe he's from Finland, so yeah, it's going to be all snowy and shit. But, I mean, just look how the natural light, I'm assuming, is lighting a majority of this shot.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, then you're getting the snow particles kicked up and the way the sun catches those. But like you said, it's, I mean, sometimes it's hard to make these things, no matter how well you pose them, to not look like little pieces of plastic. And this Han really does. I mean, it looks like he snapped a dude walking across the frozen tundra, late at night or early in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful representation of Han Solo just kind of, walking through the snow. And I mean, sometimes it's just that simple. Like, you don't have to fucking have Kermit the Frog bashing somebody's head in. Sometimes you just need,
and that's what I mean. Like, I've
gotten
gotten kind of just keyed into, we got to blow shit up, got to make dust particles, this, that, and other thing. And sometimes, like, if you just take your time and lay out a scene or actually set up a dio, you don't need all that shit.
Yeah. So
and sometimes just the sun is perfect.
Yeah. That's all. That's the only.
But then you got to deal with the fucking wind, and we all know about that.
You might have to ask, Jan. I think that this Jan is his name. How he deals with the wind, because if he's in Finland, I imagine that he's got some wind to kind of fight through on his own, as well as the snow.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue. I'm assuming he kicked up the particles in the shot, but maybe it was just natural wind, and he got lucky on a high speed. Who knows?
Yeah,
but wind is a motherfucker. I'm assuming the reason we don't see his front foot. Maybe he kind of heavy planted that into the snow to get kind of an anchoring.
Yeah, that would make sense.
There are tricks to get these little cocksuckers to fucking stand up the way you want to without using wires and have to wipe and this, that, and the other thing. But it ain't easy.
Yeah.
There's one I saw that I'm kicking myself in the ass now. It's Captain Ordo.
Okay, yes, I know him.
I've got one to feature from him. He's doing some grievous shit that's just insane
I know
lately.
We featured Captain Ordo relatively recently, within the past month and a half or
right,
so.
But he's been sharing some BTS, and the motherfucker, like he's ingenious. He's using. There's like these. They're starting in some of the new Black series. They're starting to ship these little triangular figure stands.
Yeah.
And I see it. I'm like, hey, go fuck yourself. I'm just throwing them out. I'm like, fuck you. And I'm seeing it. He's using the shit to actually brace them for running poses when he's not doing like full shots of their body, maybe just trying to go from the knee up. And I'm like, well, goddamn, am I an idiot?
It's like
I am a fucking idiot, because that's fantastic for indoor shit, because then you don't have to worry about using sticky tack or, like I said, wires. And here's me just willingly throwing them out. Like, fuck you, fuck the environment. I don't need any more box clutter.
Yeah. See,
now I'm really regretting that.
Now, sometimes you learn a little thing or two on the Star Wars Time feed in Top 5. There we go.
That's why I do. I mean, as someone that dabbles in this hobby myself, I love when people share behind the scenes.
Yeah,
I do it now and then, and I'm sure it's like some people. Some people, you just get so involved in a shoot, you're like, you don't even think about shooting the shoot. You just want to fucking shoot.
Yeah.
But sometimes some of my better comments come from when I actually show some of my half-ass donkey bullshit that I do, and people are like, oh, wow, that was neat. I'm sitting there going, really?
It's like, do you
I literally was sitting him down and just put the camera so it looked like he was standing. I was fucking lazy.
Sometimes that's all it takes, but
yeah, you never know. Like this one. I mean, back to True Perry. I can't help it.
I know, it's a good name.
It's just a very simple setup, but it created a very evocative looking image.
It does absolutely.
Of our man
Han Solo. So at TRUUPPERI on Instagram. And I know, True Perry, if you're listening, that you have a hankering for a hat. We're like super limited supply at this point. I got 2 left. I don't know what size hat you wear. All I got is LXL, large, extra large. If that's something that you want, let me know, and we can make it happen.
Look at this. At that Nick C.
Let me know, and I can make it happen. I'll figure out how the shipping will work and how,
Well, I kind of like what Nick's doing. He's pretty much setting it up to where if True Perry isn't listening, he's not getting one of the limited run hats.
Yeah, I know.
Even though I've kind of been talking to him about it.
But
too,
look,
so
if
I feel bad.
if you are listening, don't worry. If you're not listening,
he'll
we'll
be
reach
listening.
out.
I know, because he actually shared our post about it, and he was like, "Oh, I needed this." Basically, I don't know if he was like down the dumps, but he was pleased to know we'd be talking about him.
Oh
so.
yeah, I mean, look, don't ever.
Yeah,
think,
there's I think there's 2 other people. That I have one more, you have one more. If you get one to True, that they're spoken for. But Nick opened his mouth last week, and Greg's already put shit out there calling him on it. But we hit 5,000 on IG. Nick said we're doing another run of hats.
We're gonna do a run of hats, and right now we're hovering. We're almost at 3,600. So look, it's not a given. Like, we're talking here like, oh, we're gonna get to 5,000. It's just only a matter of time.
Come on.
It's not a given.
We'll be there.
We'll be there, but it's just the speed in which we get there, and the speed in which we get there determines the speed in which these hats will become available to, however many we fucking have made. So,
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
But we will. We'll do a run
They
ahead.
ain't give you no bullshit, but it's also mean you're gonna be paying a little bit for quality.
Yeah,
But
5K.
We'll try to keep it 30 or less for a fitted hat.
Yeah, 5K for the next run of hats. The first run, we didn't even expect to. Like, we basically were like, Matt was like, "Here, you want some hats?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." We never thought for a moment that like people would actually want them from us. Like, so now we're in a situation where we're like, okay, there is a demand, and then we will eventually have to come through with the supply. But True Perry, hit me up with your information, and I will figure out a way to get a hat to you.
Look at that. Dreams do come true on the Star Wars Time
There we
Show.
go. That's what we're dream makers here.
Just not for those of you trying to get in the top 5.
Yeah, sorry.
Like I said, that Nick is the dream destroyer on that front.
I have to let some people down. I can't. If it was the top 100, it wouldn't mean anything.
Oh, you let 2 people down every week. I know that.
I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. All right, last up here on the top 5.
Another favorite of the Star Wars Time crew.
Oh yeah, this guy here. He likes to be called by a particular name.
Oh yeah,
his Instagram.
Figure fucking hurts,
Yeah.
man. There he is.
Figure fucking hurts. His Instagram handle is actually just at figure hurts HERTZ. For those of you.
And I think this is the most tame shot we've featured of Figure Hurts because he usually goes for the far out, the strange, and at times demented. You know, he did the really shitty toilet shots.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the shots were shitty. Like, there's literally shit and diarrhea all in the scene, and people's heads like Kylo or Master Luke were popping out of it.
It was a weird ass. Figure Hurts has a weird, interesting style. And like
he had the one where he's putting like Palpatine heads on little Jawas.
Yeah, on Jawas, and they were like it was fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
but this shot it's sane.
It is. It's sane.
You know what I mean? Like it's sane, and it's actually really cool. I don't know if you read the caption
did
here, but
and like that. Usually I don't read the captions, but I saw this image, and it is an image of Grandmaster Yoda and Moff Gideon, and I was like,
I mean, first and foremost, Figure Hurts has a fantastic custom Moff Gideon going on. It looks like it's a mix of, damn it, what's the general's name? Veers?
Veers is the guy from
Veers the one that
ESB.
led the ground assault, right?
Yeah, from ESB.
Yeah, so it looks like the Veers chest plate, and then I don't know if he got a Gus Fring head off of possible 112 scale Breaking Bad figures, but I mean, that's a pretty damn good Giancarlo sculpt.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask you. Like, where the fuck did he get this from? Because this is the only one that I've seen.
Right, but then, I mean, parts of the body, I mean, it looks like Vader parts. I don't know. It's a really cool custom, which caught my eye. But then just the scenario he's painting here. So, I mean, first and foremost, Moff Gideon's holding the Darksaber, but he's talking to Yoda.
Yeah, to Grandmaster Yoda. And
it's kind of like a prequel of sorts where, right, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's essentially in league with Yoda.
Yep.
More or less saying that, you know, Yoda has entrusted Gideon to protect
the child,
the baby, but he's kind of talking about Luke and them, right? I mean, Yoda's essentially like, well, don't worry, there's other we have.
Yeah, exactly. Like, another one the Emperor briefly mentioned. Like, so here I'll just read the whole kind of initial caption. So Moff Gideon says, the Emperor knows of the child. He wants to see me. Yoda says, alternative plan, the child is. So essentially saying, like, don't worry. Like, if something has to happen to him, like, we have another plan outside of the child. Gideon says, yes, he wants to see the database. I've listed that child as being on a quiet dust dump. So that is... Luke. Yeah, that's Luke. So he's going in and saying, like, okay, so... And this database is probably for sensitive children. And then Yoda comes back and says, assets there we are already protecting. So that's referencing Obi-Wan. Don't worry, Obi-Wan's there protecting him. And then Gideon says, the boy, the Emperor briefly mentioned, I have no information on him. Now, this is where it gets confusing to me. The boy, the Emperor briefly mentioned, I have no information on him. So this one is where I kind of get a little lost. I don't
No,
know. If
I just saw that as Gideon basically affirming that
Okay.
Yoda was talking about the boy.
Yeah. Okay. I follow. And then Yoda says, "Artifacts I have." So it's a very interesting. And then like essentially saying artifacts I have, giving him
Yeah,
the
so
dark
the
saber.
shot is essentially Gideon in Yoda's hovel on Dagobah,
Yep.
and they're in leagues together. It's almost like Gideon's playing a mole.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know. Obviously, this is very unlikely that this will play out in the Mandalorian. But I mean, like,
That'd be fucking wild. I
It
mean,
would
if it
be.
did, someone better give Figure fucking Hertz some cash.
yeah, because that would just be straight ripped from this whole scenario.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
I would fucking sue Dave Filoni.
I mean, the shot itself is very well executed. Like you were saying, you have, Moff Gideon sitting down cross-legged in front of Yoda's hovel on Dagobah, Yoda sitting there kind of grasping his shoulder, and then also has a chest in front of him, which I'm assuming is where he got the Darksaber to gift to Gideon. But again, like the concepting, the thought required to create a shot like this and to really build, not even just do a photograph, like a simple piece of art, to like put an entire scenario, a story behind just one image was really cool. And I know that there's been other photographers who kind of, put little captions that tell stories to their images.
I'll tell you one that just kills it. I sometimes share their weekly comic in our story, but the Imperial Grunt.
I think I've seen that in our story.
Like, just great photography, but they literally build comic panels, and then I think he has someone write them out, and then they kind of use an animated filter on the images, but it's great stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, that rounds out the top 5 for this week. So at Figure Hertz, it was just really cool concept, really cool execution here as well. And just for a heads up for those of you who are tracking the likes on it. So I put out our top 5 post on Monday, which is yesterday for those of you who are, not recording with us. So everybody, so we record on Tuesdays. On Monday, the Arts of J shot had 1,600 likes. On Tuesday, the day that we're recording, it has 2,500
that
likes.
thing's hit like the IG like highway at this point.
Oh yeah, and like it's right now the embed shows it as having 2,505. If I actually go to our feed and find
I
it
saw
again,
it's almost 2,700. I just hope
it's crazy.
I hope Arts of J is feeling some of the rush of this.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, it's so I really do hope that some of you guys who like the image go like the artist.
Right. Well, I mean,
and
you
that's for
understand,
everybody.
And I teach this in my college HTML course, and I do truly believe it. I could probably write a paper on it, but when humans get online, they devolve.
Yes.
So I do think a lot of people just fucking look at the picture, look at us, and they're like, "Hey, whatever." They don't manage to get to the very first fucking thing, which is his tag, and I don't know. It sucks, but it's just people are fucking lazy.
Yeah, and
when you get online, you just get lazy. We all do.
Yeah, and look, when I found the post to feature, I went to Arts of J's page, and he was around like 309 likes. And now I'm looking at he's at 395. And I'm not saying that any or all of that came from us. 0 could have come from us, but it's nice to see that within a day he's picked up, 90 plus likes or around 90 likes on his actual or 90 followers on his actual page. So
in the end, we're here to spread the word for everybody. I mean, obviously the Star Wars gospel first and foremost, but when we rebranded as Star Wars Time, we kind of made a conscious decision. We were going to do it with the Star Wars fan artist community, and we stuck to it. We're here to whip all of you just like you whip us. I mean, I've been loving what we've been seeing, in particular Instagram. That's our bread and butter. We're not going to hide that. I mean, in the end, who gives a shit about the Facebooks and the Twitters and all that happy horse shit? IG's where it's at. But that interaction, man, that's what keeps us driving. So that's why we need you to do the Star Wars Time dance with us. It's that time. There's always time for Star Wars Time, right? And you know what we do during the dance? We talk about StarWarsTime.net and how you have to go there and tell your friends and your friends' friends and your friends' friends' friends and your friends' 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 dog. We're at that level now. Let's start really bumping this out. January was great. It was good for us. Nick and I need this type of shit. We need that type of encouragement, feedback through numbers, feedback through listens. We now feel like we have some sort of an audience that isn't just a few guys or, mouth breathers hanging out in their mother's basement. And if you are and you love us, we love you too. But maybe you should move out. Share it. Spread the word. We need it. It's working. The organic movement is working for Star Wars Time. We're talking upwards of 400 individuals or more listening to one episode. Think about that. Those of you that have been here since day one, think about that. Yes, Nick and I, we have a lot to do with that. We are great. We are awesome. But so do you. If it wasn't for you people out there talking about it or promoting shit in your stories, who knows where we'd be? So I'm being serious. StarWarsTime.net. If you need to tell people, that's the easiest thing you can tell them. Because if they go there, they can find all the subscribe to podcast links. We're on every damn platform now. Like I said, we're on Pandora, iHeartRadio. I mean, does iHeartRadio even exist anymore? Does anyone even listen to radio stations? But we're on it. That's the point. And the easiest way to get there, StarWarsTime.net. You can also find the YouTube channel in case you like listening and watching the show. And like I said, once Nick gets his happy ass into his house, we're probably going to start incorporating a little more video. You can see us now. You can see our fat faces being dumb as we talk. Me sitting there picking my ass as I'm on a tangent about something that has nothing to do with the topic we are currently discussing. But that's what we do on the Star Wars Time show. So if you're a first-time listener, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're a long-time listener, fuck you. In the best possible way. I mean it, in the best possible way. Because we love you assholes. There's always time for Star Wars Time. And don't forget, if you listen to the Star Wars Time show, the Force will be with you. Always.